Good morning, guys. Good morning. I hope y'all are got your coffee set, prepared, ready. I'm not going to stay on long, guys. I'm not staying on after 2 o'clock. I'm literally cutting it because I'm going to give it another try today. I know it's Saturday, but I'm going to call that place again today and probably say something like, I'm sorry my phone didn't work out well, but that's not, you know, something that someone should take out. Good morning, Emre. How are you? Good morning, Missy. Good morning. Good morning. I'm throwing something over my legs. I'm kind of chilly this morning. You guys, those tornadoes last night were horrible. I hope all you guys that are on here or that get on here today and watch this video, please keep these people in your thoughts and your prayers. Send them lots of love, light, and blessings because right now, all these people are going to need it. Good morning, Mr. Paranormal. It's okay. I do understand. Yeah, I do understand the whole being tired after work. Yeah, so I hold no grudges. I don't hold any hard feelings. I'm just happy you stop by when you do. So I appreciate you so much. So let's see. Good. Just cooked some chicken, steak, and rice and carrots and a lovely broth. Man, that sounds like a breakfast I would want. So if I ate breakfast, that would be it. My dogs eat breakfast. I don't. So yeah, guys, please keep those people in your prayers because right now they all need it. So yes. So guys, last night was really fun. Missy, you missed it. I had fun with the shirts last night, guys. I was kind of hoping to get a bigger crowd, just a little bit bigger crowd, because it was fun to share the shirts. So, yeah, we had some good ones, guys. I don't know. I might be a little what's that? Prejudiced. I kind of liked mine the most, to be honest with you. Mine was pretty good. And then I had to give everybody I was wearing some different pants and they were like, "We really like the leather gear." And I was like, is that leather? Is it leather? So, hey, Mr. P, I'm going to drop the link if you would like to come up and talk. I mean, it's up to you. I'm going to drop the link just in case and if anybody wants to come up and say good morning. So, I hope you got some rest though, Mr. P. I hope you did get some rest though. Okay, thank you. Great, great, great. You guys have been great. I just want to tell you guys that. All of you guys that come here, you guys are awesome. I mean, you guys really, really make my day. I really enjoy doing this with you guys. So, and just whenever you're ready, Mr. P, I dropped the link just in case. So, I hope everything's calmed down for you too, Mr. P. I hope there's not a lot of drama going on with you. I hope everything's calmed down. We all need a little peace in our life, so Guys, I even had makeup on last night. I was like dressed. I was looking decent. I'm not going to go all out nice, but I was looking decent, man. Not like you usually see me on here. I was looking pretty decent. I was pretty proud of myself. Look at my hair now. I just straight ironed it this morning. So you guys are awesome. Thank you. Where is all my people at? There's Mr. P.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. P.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
Good. Sorry, I missed the live. I literally had passed slap out.
That's okay. I understand.
I went back and reviewed this morning. I watched it this morning. So
Oh, good.
when I got
Yeah, we were like, where's Mr. P? We were all excited. Where's he at? I wanted,
well,
come on now.
I checked at 9 o'clock. I thought that you was going on at 9 o'clock, and I checked in at 9 o'clock, and I was like, well, she's not on yet. So, and somewhere between 9 to whenever I passed out, you come on. So
Yeah, it was about 9:15 because my mom got off work late because she was supposed to have taken her, she does in-home care. She was supposed to take her patient to a Christmas, I almost said Halloween party, a Christmas party, and she ended up not doing it. So I like to give everyone ample enough time to make sure they're there and give them, time to get their stuff together when they get home from work. So,
well, your mask is sent off, so it should be there Monday or Tuesday. It should be.
sweet.
So
I guess I will be checking the mail that day,
yeah, check
those
the mail.
days.
Um, as I was out yesterday, I stopped in at the actual UPS and sent all that stuff out. So be on the lookout.
Sweet. Hey, I'm gonna say hi to Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Good morning. But um, I hope you have your address on there because I'd like to send you your package, and I'd like to send you a Christmas card too. So
Sweet. Well, I'll send an address. I don't think if I've sent you my address, but um, and I also want to post your channel on my bigger channel. Uh,
oh, okay.
well, that way it'll bring a lot of people this way. Right now on my smaller channel, I can't do that just because they won't let me. You know, I don't have a community board on my smaller channel.
Right. See, I don't have a community board either,
You get that
because I am a smaller.
yeah, you get that right at 1,000 prescribers.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm only at like 147 so far, so I'm good. I'm good. I'll take my time. I don't need to, you know, rush into something and then make a huge mistake yet. So,
Yeah, and that's what you kind of you want to get to know everybody kind of on a personal level as you grow. I learned that the
yes.
hard way. I got flooded all at one time and didn't really know the people that was you, you know what I'm saying. It really in my channel until months and months.
Right. And I like getting to know the people on my chat. I like having the engagement with them and letting them get to know us as well and what we do. So it's been, oh, it says 149. Oh, great. So I've gained a couple more since then. And Mr. P, I want to thank you for all that you've done to help me as well and the information that you pass on to me, which is awesome. I appreciate it because most YouTubers out there, they ignore the small channels. And it's like, I don't want you to throw me out there. I just want you to at least go ahead.
I said, "Are you sure you don't want me?" I mean, most of the people that's on my channel, my big channel, are really good people. As you can tell in the chats. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, they're just like me. They're really good people, and that's the ones that I want to get to come your way. Um, I
Right.
also like to do something else on your channel uh, that normally nobody would do. So like I done this the other day, and I've been doing this for years. Have someone come in there, somebody out of the crowd. They give me their name,
Uh-huh.
and then I can literally go in there and start telling them what color shirt they're wearing, and make it to where I cannot see nothing. Does that make sense?
Okay, good.
They come in on the screen. They don't show their picture. Like I'll have them hold up their fingers, have the spirits tell me how many fingers they're holding up, what color shirt they're wearing, where they're from, um, what kind of car they drive, what color is it, and so on. I think that would
Well, that would be a great idea.
just to show people kind of really how in depth this actually gets.
Yes. And that's what I like about this doing this is because like I've stated before, I don't call them trolls. I call them the misinformed because and most of them are scared to learn or to even open their mind to the fact that, this does take place. So I call them the misinformed. So it would be nice to be able to go, okay, so this is what we're doing. And, you know, this is somewhat I want to show where we can live proof, I guess, is what you
Have
want
you
to
ever have you
say.
ever seen
Not a video.
have you ever seen this done?
Oh, I have not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna show you it done to where literally like you can pick anybody you want out of the crowd as long as they come up and they literally do not show themselves on there. And we literally go to
Mhm.
the spirit box, and the only thing I need to know is their full real name, just their first and middle and last name, and you have to be
Okay.
hearing it as it comes through, and I can
Okay, good.
literally tell her how many fingers she's holding up, what color shirt she's wearing, even down to her shoes. What kind of shoes does she got on?
Good, good. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a blast to do. I mean, I would so enjoy that. And I'm sure the subs would enjoy it. The rest of our family would enjoy it here, you know?
And this is something that I've done a lot in the past, and it's so good.
Right,
I mean, and then it's gonna be like, wait a minute, how does he know this?
right, right.
So maybe that's something
Good
that
morning, Mom.
next week when you'll plan and you
Go, sorry.
go ahead and advertise that out there, and like I said,
Okay, yeah.
I'll have it all set up to where we can literally do that.
Okay, definitely. Good morning, Maddie. That's my daughter, Maddie. Good morning, Maddie. Thank you, Emre, for telling them good morning as well. Let's see, Mom, what'd she say? We will have to do that one day. It will be cool. I sent you text or I sent you an email yesterday with a phone number on there. So if you wanted to contact me that way,
Okay.
because sometimes I don't check my email because I don't get a lot of it. Um, but I checked it. I mean, it popped up on my phone this morning, your email.
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay. So
I get it. I get it
yeah.
like both ways. It's like it's either through email, phone number, which I don't give out my phone number too much, but it's either through email, phone
Okay,
number,
that's
or
fine.
like I'll give it to you, but like uh or just as you know, like most of my videos get up to like 179 messages, and that's like 4 hours of me going back and saying thank you. So it kind of gets where you just want to throw your phone sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thankfully I have like 3 different emails to be honest with you. I have my personal email, I have my YouTube email, and then I have one that I use for like just different
Right.
things. Basically junk mail. And the most I get is the junk mail. I mean, I have to turn my phone down because it'll freaking blow the house up with all the junk mail coming through. And I'm like, really? Enough is enough.
I,
So,
well, with my
but
position,
yeah,
yeah. But I think that would be something you really. I mean, that's something that I'd like to do for you and your channel and some of your subscribers,
okay,
just to really
great.
show them how far
We
this
would
goes.
all, yeah,
But you got to do me a favor
I will.
when you get the mask. Um,
Yes.
you're going to see a lot of activity changing in your house really fast. Um,
Okay.
and I would love for you to see if you get the same reading as I do on the mask,
Okay.
as far as like the name, the
I
place
will.
that it's from,
Yeah.
and so.
Now, remind me again, what descent did you think she was from? Not descent, the
Mexico,
area. Okay,
Mexico.
because I thought you said it was Spanish or a
Yeah,
Spaniard.
it is.
Um,
I mean, you can even look at the
yeah,
mask and tell it's more of a, uh, not not American. It's more of Hispanic nature. So,
okay.
but it would be nice, and plus, like I said, the night I brought Elizabeth in the house, the activity went through the roof. So go ahead and expect whatever spirit you got in there to try to either put her in her place or vice versa. Um,
Okay.
that was a wild night. The first night I brought her into the house, I didn't really realize
Right.
what I brought into the house.
Okay, so did when you dug her back up, did you have any other issues when did you bring her into your home
She
to
did
do
not come
that
back
or
into my
did you
home.
just okay.
See, when
Okay.
I literally removed her from the house, I wrapped her up in a shirt because that way my hands were literally not touching her, the mask. Because when I touch that mask, I get sick. So I literally
Okay.
covered her up with the shirt, buried her, prayed
Mhm.
over her, and vice versa. When I dug her back up to the shirt to the car, um, no, she's not in
Okay.
my house. She's
Okay.
not.
Well, I would just wasn't sure that when you brought her back out, if when you brought her back out, did you take her in the house and did you have any
No,
more
she's
activity?
she don't mix well with men. That's the really feeling that I get. She does not mix well with men, and it, it's
Okay.
it's a test that you'll have to do on your own. I mean, as far as let a man
Right.
hold the mask, and they should instantly. Well, I mean, everybody's gonna react different, but like mine was total nauseous. I'd get so sick. So
Right.
even after
Right.
40 minutes after putting her up, it would take that long for me to not get sick. So
Right, right. Hey, Maddie, I don't have a whole lot of big plans today. I've got things around here to do. That's about it. So I don't know what your plans are, but I'm hanging out around here. I got Christmas stuff to put up still, so still working on it. But Emery says
mhm.
Elizabetta. Yeah, Elizabeth. And then my
it,
mom says, hi, Maddie.
I got Elizabeth out of her. And I actually got a last
Okay.
name, but when I tried to look her up, I couldn't. I actually went to look for articles. Of,
Yeah,
but to be honest with you, I don't really know the age because as far as I know, like in the U.S., that's something that's rare now these days. It's normally it was done back in the older days.
right, right. Yeah, it was a big ritual back in the day. That's what they would do. And then, yeah, the death mask was given as a gift, for a parent or loved one, and they would actually display them somewhere.
Yes,
So that's like, a lot of the people that go to,
thank you.
these, they go to these old flea markets and things. You
I
see them
love them.
old photos. I
The
mean, they're
more
like
a
really
lot of people
old.
call me morbid,
Yes.
but uh, They always look real mean in those photos. You know, if you notice, they never smile.
Mhm.
um,
Yes.
Thank you so much, Linda. I'm probably going to try to get something out today, hopefully, but we'll see. But yeah, I like the ones with the actual curved glass in them. Them are the ones that I really look for. If you understand what I'm speaking, like
Yeah.
they, a lot of them old photos will have what they
Yep.
call curved glass around them, and they're getting really
Mhm.
hard to find.
I have one and I'll take a picture of it and I'll show it to you. I have one in my hanging in my bedroom.
Is it got the curved glass in it?
And yes. Yes.
Well, you know, them things can range depending, like,
But a lot
I mean, you're looking at anywhere from $75 to up to just for the glass and the frame alone, not counting the picture.
well, just so you know, I paid $8 for this
That
thing.
was a heck of a
And
find.
I could not pass it up at all. Well, I was gonna say if somebody was on here on panel, I would say, let me go grab a picture of it real quick.
I'm on
But
panel.
I don't want you just sitting here. I know, but I don't want you sitting here by yourself going, excuse me, crazy girl, what the hell? You left me on your channel alone. So
Well, most of these, I mean, I know a lot of, quite a few of these people. I don't know some of them, um, but a lot of them I know, like Imre. I, I'm I'm just learning to know Linda. So, but
Linda down here, that's actually my
yeah,
mom.
that's your mama. Okay,
She's just under,
okay, that's why.
yeah, she's just under her name now instead of the ex official team mom.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was like, I know who she is because when she subscribed to my channel. So, but
Yeah,
I did.
yeah, that's my mother.
You're right. But get ready for it to come though, and I'm interested to see how it interacts. You're probably going to call me up and be like, "Take this son of a gun back." You can't.
No,
There's no refunds.
probably not. Yeah, right. No
No
returns,
returns, no
please.
refunds. I'm sorry.
Right. But hi, Brit. I just want to say hi, Brit. 2014. I'm on another PC. Yeah, my mom's on another PC. But yeah, this picture I got, and then I've got some really big, like 4-foot dolls that are the porcelain that match the woman that's in the picture. You know, the big bonnet and the big flared out type
Right.
dress.
Wow.
So I thought, well, that's kind of cool. But I seen it and I looked at it and I said, I really love that picture. And about that time, I flipped it over and I seen it said $8, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking
Just the
it
glass,
now.
just without the
So,
picture, it even in the frame is because they don't make curved glass like that no more. Just letting you know,
right,
and that's why they're so expensive and they're getting so hard to
right,
find. A lot of people call me morbid for that, but I'm
yep.
like, hey, if that's morbid, I like it. um,
Hey, Mr. P, people call me morbid because I do things like this.
oh,
I don't know if you
oh
can.
yeah, that's pretty. I mean, that to me, that's not really that morbid, but I mean, I like it. It's different.
Yeah, yeah. People are, what, you really do that to dolls? You know, that's kind of morbid that you have dead dolls in your room. I'm like, really? Are you serious? I'm morbid, but there's people out there digging up cemeteries or graves, you know.
That's morbid. No, that's dangerous.
That's morbid. Yeah, when you're out there digging up these bodies and taking pieces so you can do whatever it is they do with it, that's
That's like
morbid.
taking something off.
Me having
Yeah, that's like taking something off
Go
a
ahead.
grave. That's the number one rule. Anytime you go to a graveyard, don't never take something off a grave. I don't care if it's a flower. I don't even care. Leave the stuff on the grave.
Yes, yes. That's one of my I've had people ask me, "Well, when you do investigations at cemeteries or these houses, do you ever take anything?"
No,
My biggest response is, "Hell no,
you're
I
asking for
don't."
trouble.
Exactly. On top of the couch. Imre, are you talking about this one? She's talking about one of my dolls look like Summer.
Oh,
The little I was gonna send you one that I did an investigation on, and I don't ever call anybody out. Just whoever comes out comes out. I like to get raw information from them. I just don't like call anybody out.
right.
And I got one that my first investigation I did on it, it it said Summer. I'm not going to say it was her, but the name came out. Dad came out, blah blah blah, not going to go into
Well,
real big
you're
details.
like me. I mean, I can't when I can't say whether it's summer or whether it's spirits. I can't. I mean, you've talked about this.
Yes.
There's no telling. I can just go by the information that I get and that I know. To relation to it, it don't mean that summer's coming through. Everybody has it. Like even on my old channel, everybody associated that voice with summer, and that voice does not have nothing to do with summer. Um,
Right.
you
But
know,
no matter what you do, someone's going to take it as something else
you're
or
right.
someone else. So, me, I like to throw out there that look, first of all, I'm not calling anybody out. Whatever is said is said. I don't know who's saying what. There's spirits that just talk in here, and I don't know who they are. I've got over 300 dolls, Mr. P, in this house. Okay. I can't say all of them have an attachment or not even an attachment. I can't say all of them have something to them. But as many as I have, and like I've got the old 1920s style dolls,
And them are
here, the composition.
wild.
Yeah. So for me to say it's one particular person, I can't do that. I don't know who's coming through out of all these ones that I have here. So, but this is her.
But yeah,
This is the
that's.
one that I got the reading on.
Oh wow.
But yeah, and day
Do you
1,
ever do you ever
I
set cameras up in front of them?
it looked like do I do what?
You ever set cameras up in front of them?
Uh-huh. I have a surveillance camera that sits in my room in the doll room. And yeah, I do. And there's times, Mr. P, that I will sit in here in the dark with just that camera going and I'm watching to see what's going on.
Right.
So, and I do have a couple videos on here, little short videos of the orbs that I have gotten from
I watched
them.
some of your investigations, and
So,
that's my favorite thing to do. Is investigate, but
yes.
it's so hard, like I said, to get people to watch them, to sit through and watch an investigation.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, and what I found that people do like is the fact that they would prefer to watch like what you do and what I do live sitting right here
than they would. Yeah.
than me going out to a cemetery and doing a video.
I learned that the hard way. After 100 videos, I learned that this is not going to work. Right. I closed down a whole channel with 1,600 subscribers at that time, and the only thing was on it was investigations of famous places,
Right.
and it was just like there wasn't enough time there.
Well,
I was spending a lot
yeah.
of
Well,
money.
that's like
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was spending a lot of money out of my own pocket and barely anybody would comment, or you wouldn't really get nothing in return for the work that you had done. I do that more personally for myself now.
Yeah, right. But yeah, like I said, most people would prefer to see what we're doing and doing it live than I mean, I've got well, and to be honest with you, I've got a couple hold on. Good morning, Jules. Good morning, good morning. But I do have a couple videos on there of like St. Mary's Hospital up in Ironton, which is basically just pictures and a little story about it. And I've gotten more views on those than I have the investigations. And I'm like, that
Right.
was just a voiceover with some pictures and just a little story.
Let's see here. Are you asking me that question? She asked, "How do you know what the spirits are saying?" This is a learning question. I've listened to the spirit box. What kind of spirit box are you using? Just out of curiosity. Are you using an app?
Let's see.
Or are you using an actual real spirit box?
Thank you. Now let's see. It's not easy, Maureen. It takes a lot of patience and concentration. Let's see. I listen to you one at a time.
Because when I'm using a
Okay.
real spirit
I'm
box,
trying to see.
I pick up on it real quick. But that's years of listening to a real spirit box. I can literally almost hear it as it comes out. If I'm listening to an app, you've got to be careful, and it takes a lot of reviewing because it don't come out like a real spirit box. It comes out.
Right.
It's just it's not clear enough to run it together. So you really got to spend. I like the last video that I made on my channel. I spent 8 hours reviewing, and then there again, you still get some of it
Yes.
wrong. But with a real spirit box, it's a lot different.
Yeah. Yes. I like what you use. And now that I know how to do my SP7 or PS7, to get that background noise out, that's going to be a lot better.
Yes. But if anybody's trying to learn, start out with a real spirit box. Don't go to an app first. Build that connection with the real spirit box, because the difference between a real spirit box and an app is just because you think that you might have a spirit there, you might have nothing there. Like I said, I literally sat with my PSB7 for 2 days and didn't get one word, and then just all of a sudden there's
Right.
and it's never stopped. So start out there, build that connection up. I built that connection up with that spirit box for like a year and a half, and then I started moving into apps. That way you can actually, you know, you learn to listen. Not only that, you've got the connection on the app itself. An app will speak anywhere. I mean, literally, we can go to Walmart and I can
Yeah.
make the app go off, and it can, you know, make you think Walmart's haunted.
Yes. So what do you think about the Necrophonic app? What's your opinion on the Necrophonic app?
It's real, but with the apps out there that's out there today, it's a lot harder to understand the Necrophonics app.
Yes.
And I've got a problem with apps that repeats itself. So, and I mean, I understand why they repeat themselves, but normally when that happens, that means that you're getting it's because these apps got banks in them. And when you go through, like, say, we're doing a 30-minute session with Necrophonics, it's got to restart that bank because they've not got 30 minutes worth of data in there. So
Right.
some apps that you use, and I'm going to just be honest, and most people might disagree on this, but like the Miracle Box app, I quit using it. It's too
Okay.
much repeat. It's like you're every session you're going to get the same, almost the same thing over and over and over. And that
Right.
right there
So
tells
let
you.
me ask you this.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. That right there
Um,
tells you. Oh, I was just going to ask your opinion on what apps would you suggest. Well, I mean, if they're a beginner and let's say they don't have the spirit box, the like the SP7 or any of them, and they're going as far as learning through an app.
the VB2.
What say that
It's called
again?
the Ghost Box VB2. And if you're on Apple, you
Okay.
can go to Amazon and order it. If you're on Android, it's in the Google Play Store. The reason I say this is because it's the closest thing you can get to a real spirit box and actually get the facts.
Right.
So
Right.
sorry about that. Let me turn that down.
No, it happens. My phone goes off all the time.
That makes
I've
me mad.
gotten
But
copyright strikes because of food.
But yeah, the VP2 app is like, I mean, you can literally, it's all gibberish. There's no actual bank. I mean, it's literally gibberish, and it's got the recorder on it, but you can really hear it as it's coming out. You don't really have to go back and review.
Okay.
Uh, when you Hope's app is good, but you got to be a little bit more experienced. The Hope Paranormal app.
So that wouldn't be one for a beginner
No,
then.
because
That's going to be more of someone
right. It's
that's
like
more experienced.
you want something. Certainly, when you first start out, you want to know that you're getting facts. You want to know that like you want to do the same thing that I'm speaking of. Like, how many fingers am I holding up? Ask the Spirit Box app. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you read that comment. That's hilarious.
Let me see what we got here. No, no. I got a restricted call last night, and I thought, man, oh no. And they wouldn't speak, so I played them a little Christmas song through my keypad, Jingle Bells.
Right. It wasn't me.
No.
It wasn't me, I promise.
No, somebody called me restricted and they wouldn't speak. And I'm like, okay, would you like to hear a Christmas song? So.
How sweet of you. Play them a song. Hey, Maureen. You don't have to thank me. I want to thank you for bringing these questions. And we will never take a question as wrong. This channel here, I want it to be open for learning as well. Everybody, we're just here to learn. I'm learning things still too every day. Thankfully, Mr. P comes on and he helps me too because I've been doing this for a long time, 15 years now. And I've just never been into it like he has been. I've just done my own things. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I got kicked out somehow. I don't know how it kicked me out, but
I know. Tell Candace to quit,
no.
man.
But yeah, like I said, the realest. I mean, it's $80. Go out and buy the PSP7. Just really, and some people like the S box. Just really all depends, but don't expect to grab it up and all of a sudden you're gonna have a connection because it don't work that way.
Right.
I have went into what you would think would be the most haunted location that they are, abandoned houses, cemeteries, and not got one word.
Right. Well, and that's like, for instance, I went to, it's called Lane Cemetery up where I live. I didn't get a whole lot. I got a little bit of VVP, but I got more on my SLS Connects than I did on the on my Spirit box.
Now I use yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it just really depends. The problem I have with apps and cemeteries, which I have used them, but the problem is like literally they're going to speak no matter what. But with a real spirit box,
Yeah.
you're not going to do that. You're not going to be able to take that thing anywhere and just make it. If there's nothing there, I promise you, nothing will come through.
Right.
So,
Yep. Well, and that's like everyone talked about the Pythian Castle up in Jeff City. Well, I did an investigation at the Pythian Castle and I got nothing.
well, that right there told you that there's literally there was nothing there, or there was nothing there to speak at the time.
Right. And I mean, we did a whole overnight tour, overnight investigation with another it's called the Paranormal Task Force in this area. And, you know, what's okay, we did the Estes effect.
I understand.
Estes effect.
Hmm.
What's your opinion on the Estes effect?
Hmm. I mean, I'm very on the line on that effect. I'll just be honest. Like I said, that's something that I've not done enough of to where I can honestly say whether it works or not. Does that make sense? Um,
Yes, yes.
because there's some things that like um, where they use the like where the little stick figures. That's something that I've not really moved into. So I don't really, a lot of people ask me that question. Have you ever even used that? And it's like I've never used it. I've seen people use it. I can only imagine that it's got to work, but I I guess it's just the fact that I know that they're here. I really don't. I would rather just grab my dowsing rods and ask them where they're at.
Exactly. See, and I prefer using the method myself where um you the dowsing rods, the pendulum. I
Hmm.
prefer using things like that over using an app or I mean, I like the spirit box, but sometimes I feel like it's just there's just too much coming through and it's kind of hard to like Maureen said, it's just kind of hard to understand at times.
Like I said, now
But
when I'm on a real spirit box, like I said, where I've listened to it for years and years and years, I pick up on the words really fast. I mean, that's how I can literally, like somebody in the crowd, I can literally and start giving them answers right away. To where I'm
right,
looking
right.
for those key things to come through, like how many fingers are you holding up? What color shirt you wearing? Uh, but with an app, no, it just it's not there.
Yes.
I might get it after I review it, but it won't be there while I'm there.
Right, right. But I like my SLS Connects, but it's just I don't know. Again, it's just another app on a tablet that's just running through something else.
Right.
You
And
know. So,
like I said, everybody's got their own preference, and that's what go with what you feel comfortable with. That you're getting, what you feel like is, um, that's really what it's based on. Just because I got a PSB 7 and it works great for me, don't mean it's going to work great for you.
right, right. And it also it depends on your energy and what your intent is.
Like that too. I'll be truthful with you. I went for my first channel. I bought the brand new PSB 11. Right.
Mhm,
I hated this thing.
mhm.
I couldn't get one word out of it. So I done a free
Okay.
giveaway on it. Literally, I done a drawing, free giveaway. It was brand spanking new. It was like $150 at the time. Just gave it away. The person that won it
Right, right.
picked it up and started getting. She sent me a video of her in a cemetery getting all kinds of stuff coming out of it. And I'm like, nice.
Right. Ray, the Estes effect is actually where somebody sits in another room with blindfold on, headphones on. They can't hear what's being said in another area. In another area, somebody else is there asking the questions to um to the spirits, and the other person is picking up what's being said. That's what it yeah, that's just what that's what it
Well,
is.
it's kind of
That's
like
what and we did it. I was in one
right.
and someone else was in another room.
It kind of goes with like what I'm going to do on the channel on your channel this coming week. It's almost the same way, but we're not even in the same room or different rooms. It
Yeah.
works the same
Right.
way though.
Yeah. So it was fun to do. It was a learning experience. Also, I have an issue with going with a ton of people because a ton of people, there's a lot of background noise, so you don't know what you're picking up and what you're not. My biggest pet peeve is having to tell somebody, look, you can't whisper.
I,
You can't whisper anything because you whispering is being caught on something, and someone's going to turn around and go, um, hey, look, there's a voice. And it's not a voice, it's somebody else whispering that's in our group.
I always go by myself. I mean, I've went on a few
Yeah.
investigations with
See,
people, but very few. Most of time that way, like you said, there's no way, shape or form or fashion, anything that I pick up is anything but paranormal.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then like
And,
even with your viewers, like I said, even if you don't have a spirit box, and when you have talked about this, if you want to find out if you got spirits in your house, like I said, turn the water on, hit record, but you don't want the water just blabbing out there. You want it at a good slow pace that's quiet. Ask a question, wait about
right.
30 seconds, ask another question, put your headphones in, do that for however you want. Put your headphones in and then go back and listen. Because that's what I do in cemeteries.
Yeah. Right. And that's another thing I want to tell Maureen is that when you're going over this information, the best way to do it is with headphones on. When you're reviewing your information, headphones is so helpful in catching these things. And also do it at different speeds, just different ways, because you'll be surprised at what you might pick up. So Jules wants to know, turn the water on and why.
You hit your record button like you're going to record a video. Is what
Uh-huh.
you're looking at. You basically, you're just going to record a video. You ask a question. You give it about 30 seconds to answer a reply. You're not going to probably hear this in real time. I'm just going to go and tell you, very few times in my 5 years experience of doing this have I ever heard a spirit in real time actually speak to me. And then ask it another question, wait for an answer. Give it at least about 30 seconds to answer back to you. They will manipulate that water to talk to you. Trust me.
Right. Yeah, water is Jules, water is a conduit. Water and what is that? Lead, not lead. Is it lead? What is it under granite?
Yes. Yes, granted.
It is a conduit for spirits to pass through and around. So water, yes. That's why a lot of people will go to lakes and da da da. So you're using the water as a spirit box.
Yep.
Yep.
They'll even do it with
Give me one moment. Oh, she's still asleep.
Yeah, they'll even do it with the wind. Literally, on a windy day, you can go out there and do the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. Let me pull John up.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning, John.
Hello, Mr. P.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing real good.
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Have any scary things
Yeah,
happened last night?
Mr. P.
No. Other than I went
I
to
was
bed.
I was on here last night and I'm like, wait a minute, man. Where's my fan crush guy? I'm wanting to know where Mr. P is, man. I need my fan crush in
Hey,
here.
we were all having a fan crush.
No, I said they're snoozing.
Oh, and mom was on it last night. She was a freaking riot. She had everybody laughing so hard I almost peed myself.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was crazy.
So, and you're welcome, Jules. That's what we're here for, is to put out info for people. Learning, experienced. You know what? We're here for all of it. That's it. Simple as that. And
Well,
Earl, if she
Spread the word, but
headache,
spread it right.
let her rest.
Good morning, crazy girl.
If she has a headache, let her. Good. Oh, is that Frankie?
Yep, that Frankie.
How are you?
Good morning, Frankie. I am
Good morning.
wonderful.
I loved seeing y'all's show last night, the Christmas sweater show. Those
Did
Christmas
you like
shirts.
that?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
I don't know why he would
have-
not.
Very, very, very unique.
That was mine.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was adorable.
All right, now.
John said,
I had a.
hey, y'all have fun doing that, huh?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
We did.
John loved it. Hell yeah, he had to show me this morning when I got to his house. He's like, look at this. I caught a little bit of it last night, but then the storm rode through, and so I lost some of the show. But hey, it was nice.
Yeah, but you could always go back after
Yeah.
you posted.
I was trying to, I don't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't chat with y'all live, but
It's all good,
Right. Well, at least you were there. I appreciate everybody, even if you come in later and watch
Right.
the replay or whatever. I
Right.
appreciate every bit of it, guys. It means so much.
oh, I appreciate y'all
And
too.
Mr. P in here. Oh my gosh, I like get hot flashes. I'm like, really? Do I have this guy on my channel? Oh my God, what
Hi,
happened?
Mr. P. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you? I'm
This is
nothing special.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Nice meeting you. I'm Frankie.
Nice meeting you, Frankie.
I've heard a lot about you.
But no, I'm nothing special.
We're
Guys,
thanks-
Good morning, P.
We're a bunch of fan crushers here.
thank you so much. Like I said, it's
He's going to think we're all nuts anyway, so it's all good.
nah. But you know,
So,
All right, back to
go ahead,
business.
Mr. P.
anybody can do what we do. It's just a matter of taking the time and learning from it. And that's really
Exactly.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, but there are people out there that want to push this narrative on the people, and that's
Right.
the ones that don't make it right.
Right.
not good.
Yeah, it's
No.
not good at all.
And
We
it's
can tell
not.
the difference.
So,
We can tell the difference.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely tell the difference. I mean, if you
Yeah,
can't, you're just being a fool.
Right. Anyway, it's a lovely family. I love this family.
well, thank you.
You're
Hey,
very welcome.
Mr. or John, Mr. P
Yeah.
has a great idea for next week for one of our lives. He's going to do. I'm going to let him explain to you what he's going to do with us on this channel. So,
Oh,
and it was
awesome.
his idea, which is awesome.
Well,
I think it's going to be great.
Well,
just,
let me.
just to kind of show everybody how real this is. I'm gonna come on the channel. I'm gonna schedule a day. I'll pick a couple. I'll let you pick a couple people of your viewers, and I'll run the test. Like as far as like what color shirt they wearing, how many fingers. I'll have them hold up their fingers and tell me when they do it.
Oh,
how
I'm
to
going
spell-
to love that. That's going to be
Wow.
awesome.
That's cool.
even down to the color of their shoes, what kind of shoes they're wearing, what kind of car they drive, what color is their car. And it goes deeper than that. I mean, I'm gonna let you know that.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
That is so awesome. I'd love to have the privilege to be there.
Yeah, but what if you hear something you don't want to hear, Frankie?
I love corrective criticism, and
I mean,
hey,
it can literally
Yeah.
go down to your thoughts.
what's that, sir?
I can ask them what you're thinking about, and they can go there.
That is awesome.
I don't know how they couldn't go there.
Right.
So,
That's gonna be sick.
That is awesome.
and nobody
I'm
would have think this
wait
if
out
they
there,
didn't know what they was doing.
I've heard a lot about you, Mr. P, from John, and I'm so interested in what how you're gifted and your gifts, and I'd I would love to learn more and hear more from you, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate that. Like I said, it's not even me, it's the spirits.
Exactly right. You're exactly right. Yes, sir. You're right.
Sorry about that, but it's literally just them. Without them, I'm nothing.
But that's exactly right. You're absolutely right. But I love that you're gifted because you are, and you're blessed, and I truly find that so fascinating.
It's amazing.
All of you and John. I've known John for most all my life, I guess, and I was so intrigued when him and I started talking about this, and that's been several weeks ago, and now that I'm in, not in fully, but I'm here with y'all, I just I appreciate everything.
It's a big learning curve,
and yes, it is, and it's I love learning.
Well, this
I can never learn I can never learn enough.
Oh yeah, and I'm still at that stage, guys. Even now, I'm still learning every day from y'all, from new people that come into my channel of what they say. When you think that you're to the point to where there's nothing else to learn, you're done.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this will definitely bring the skeptic to you, and that's what I hope it does. Because they're going to probably think I've rigged it somehow, or the person's already told me. I know how this works, but
well, for me, it's not going to be that way. I'm not a skeptic.
I'm not either.
I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. Yep, exactly.
I believe you already know my opinion, Mr. P.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's like to pull this off. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Literally, I'm not going to have any fingers per shirt you're wearing or anything like that.
No, I don't think that you have anything rigged. I believe that what you do is very real.
That'd be so exciting, man. Won't it, guys? Awesome.
Well, yes. And what I believe about the man here is he's not saying this is him. This is not me. This is not me.
Spirits.
It's the spirits.
Exactly.
What really got me too was when he said, it's all the time, not some are talking. That was cool when he said that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, but he's not. He's also not afraid to tell the world. I don't know if this is true or not.
Right.
There's no way to verify it. I mean, there's no way that I can truly say that this is Summer.
Exactly. Unless you're physically seeing her, you don't have a way of knowing fully if it really is her or not.
Yeah, exactly, Ashley.
You are absolutely right, and that is true. That's important because when you said it's not me, it's the spirits. That right there, it clicked with me. You're absolutely right.
And you watch a lot of these. You watch a lot of all of these. I'm sorry. You watch a lot of all of these other ones that he does.
Yes.
And you know what? He is more to me real than what the other ones are. The other ones you could tell it's stupid. It's a hoax. His is more real, more realistic. I believe in his.
He had Well, he just said he has no props. He has nothing like it. Real.
Exactly.
It's not him. It's spirits, and that's true with all of us.
And he always says, and they say people like him, and Ashley, it drains them when you do get physical contact. They will start draining you.
That's what I was going to tell Crazy Girl this morning. Is after everything yesterday, I'm very drained today, and you see how late I ended up sleeping. I was drained, so drained last night, and then today I still feel that way, and I've got that dull ache in the back of my head. My headache's not like as strong, but it's still there. It's like something's lurking.
Right, exactly. That makes you
Right,
more
right.
real.
Good morning, Ashley.
Oh, shoot,
Good
fire.
morning.
Morning.
Ashley's
Son of a
got the
bite
burger
me.
today.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good
Nothing.
morning, panel. How is everybody?
We're
Doing
good.
fine, how are
Good
you?
morning.
Eating my breakfast, my brunch. And being nice today. Look, and being nice. It's a Pepsi.
Give her about 10 minutes, guys. She's gonna start in, I'm sure.
I got a dead soldier right here.
Hey, I got a question for everybody.
What's your question, bub?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no, here goes the neighborhood.
No. This is actually kind of serious. I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, so legit.
If I'm drinking regular Folgers coffee,
Mhm.
and I've been drinking this shit I got a big ass jar of it. I don't know how long I've had it. I just made me a cup of coffee, made it the way I like. I put a little bit of regular full whole milk, a little bit of sugar. Why does my coffee taste like fucking blueberries?
Oh, I bet you got blueberry flavor coffee. Mm-hmm.
You know what?
I'm drinking it.
What I think it is I think it's the milk, because we made mac and cheese yesterday, and I swear to you, this mac and cheese tasted like I was eating a bowl of blueberries.
Yeah.
Do you milk your cows? Do you milk their udders?
Yes, Mom, you milk your udders.
Yeah, that's what you milk.
Go, Mom, go.
Maybe she got a hold of blueberries.
Well, no, right now the milk that
I
I
love you
have
guys.
isn't from any of them. I had to get the store-bought crap this time, simply because they've all had their babies. It's winter time. I want their babies to be able to have plenty of milk.
What was that Beatles song? Blueberry fields forever. Raspberry. But blueberry fields forever.
All right, I didn't mean to get off subject. I just
I hear somebody whisper.
I just heard it.
Oh, love you guys.
We
Okay,
love
I'll
you
shut
too.
up now. I'll fill my face.
Britt says, crazy girl, what you do with them scissors? I gotta trim this ear.
Oh, that's
so
gonna
it'll
hurt.
Actually fit in a doll's.
That's for you, Mom.
It's gonna hurt, Lashana.
So that's what the plan is for next week. Me and Mr. P will get together at some point in the next few days, I'm assuming. Whenever he's got a job, I don't. So whenever it's convenient for him, he can get a hold of me. And
I hope we can do it like in the evening after 7, because that's when I get off work. Uh-oh, did somebody get in trouble?
Stopping you to say I'm
I don't know. I heard that too.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
It was on Mr. P's
That
end.
was my fault. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Sarah.
Miss Candace
For
calling.
stopping in. Careful out there.
Hi, Sarah.
So,
glad to see you,
Mom. The tornadoes last
night.
night.
The famous mom I've heard of.
What else did you hear?
LaShawn, I haven't.
Yes,
I haven't
this
heard.
is Mom.
I haven't heard Hi, sweetie. I haven't heard the weather right now, so I don't know, babe. I got up late.
Okay.
I stayed up late.
I just didn't know if you heard if it was an F whatever number they follow that with.
So far, I haven't heard.
Or if you heard anything. If you heard anything about the injuries or deaths or whatever that has taken place in Edwardsville.
No. Well, they might be saying it now. It's after 12, so I'm probably missing it. But as far as I know, sis, no, it hasn't said. Has anybody else heard anything? I'm about to lose my voice from last night, y'all.
I heard on another creator's channel that there was 50 people that had passed, and then some others injured due to this line of what it was tornadoes, right? From down where y'all are.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. See, last I heard there was 35, but they still was looking for them, so up to 50. Huh?
Yeah, I heard it was pretty bad. Yeah, I heard it was bad.
Yeah. It was an Amazon warehouse collapsed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now,
damn it.
I have family that live in Mayfield, Kentucky. My Aunt Janice lives there. And I need to check on her. So hopefully
you are the only other person I have met that has an Aunt Janice. I thought I was the only one that had an Aunt Janice.
I have one. But did you guys see the pictures this morning of how the courthouse used to look and how it looks this morning? That is devastating. That's horrible.
Mr. P, I'm sorry we got off subject.
I'm sorry, Mr. P.
I apologize.
From looking at
coffee, I put myself on mute.
daylight, yeah, you can see it more clearly.
I'm the one who emailed you yesterday. Well, you emailed me back yesterday.
Okay. And I love hearing from Mr. P. I like hearing his
radar.
Yeah.
Because the weather's getting bad here right now in North Carolina. We're getting bad.
Okay.
I mean, the winds are.
Well, you keep us updated, Mr. P, on how things are out there with you.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard about the weather? Okay. Yeah.
So I want to go back to Mr. P too, because he is like my celebrity crush right now. So guys,
mine too.
Yes, ma'am. Mine too.
Yeah.
So glad we met him. Well, got introduced or whatever. I'm glad.
Oh, thank y'all. Like the guys, I'm nothing. I mean, just.
Well, you are in my eyes.
Yes, sir.
You're great.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear more and see what you have, your spirits coming through you. Can't wait to see that.
I know that's going to be so awesome. I think I might record it.
Well, it'll make a believer out of the skeptics.
Right. That's going to be awesome.
Because
I think we only have one. We have our community skeptic. We do have our one.
I'll let them
in here, which is Robert.
Robert.
Yeah, he's
Robert.
Definitely a little bit of a skeptic.
Excellent candidate.
Yeah, wouldn't it be?
Yes, I love skeptics. I do.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
They're my favorite challenge.
Hey, Spirits, you can definitely use my favorite name for him.
What's that? Princess?
Yep.
He's our princess.
Him or Robert
But
Princess.
we love him dearly, guys.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to.
I love his shit out
likes
of
to get on here.
His expression.
He will, since he is into mechanisms like debunking spirit boxes and the apps, and so he gets on here. For instance, the Boo Buddy. Do you guys remember? Yeah. So, we have him. We have our.
Well, if he's here, he's going to get the call. He's going to hear the word princess. And I'm going to laugh at him when he's saying freaking out over it.
That's so
Crazy
funny.
girl.
We have
Can you
our
send me a text real quick?
So y'all have somebody come in that's a skeptic that tries to like debunk y'all every time. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, not like that. He's actually very cool. Yeah, he's actually very cool. He'll chill and like hang out and everything. He makes everybody laugh. He's a really good guy.
Talking about Robert?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
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 And you guys,
He's a great guy.
He just is
did you guys say?
He
Did
doesn't
you
do it in a
guys?
mean way or anything like that. That's not how he means it or anything.
That's still
He
so
just
cool
happens to be
though.
a skeptic, you know.
Did you guys
Yeah,
say
he's totally
princess?
not
Is that what you
malicious.
Oh,
called
that's
me?
so funny. That's so funny.
Is that what you guys called him, princess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, I gotta come up with something now. Now I gotta come up and fuck with him with that one. Thank you. I got something to think
Oh
about
my
now. Wait
god.
till I see
Miss
Robert.
Crazy Girl, you look just like your mom.
And
I do.
I agree with that.
A lot like Mama.
A lot of people come skeptic.
I do too.
I think so, yes, ma'am. You look just like her. Y'all have the same
Hold
like
on just
facial
a minute, guys,
Poor princess.
because
She don't get it.
Well,
like
thank you.
structure.
yeah,
I think
I
I
want
think we
to
ought to chip in and get him a princess T-shirt.
He
Mr.
would.
P.
He was
Yeah,
on the show.
Mr. P is trying to respond to the comment below, guys. So we
Oh,
wanted
sorry,
to
Mr.
include
P.
this chat.
And I agree with what you're saying. A lot of people become skeptic because of the big paranormal. Like the big paranormal, for instance, most of them, I'm not saying all of them, Costo, he still uses a real spirit box.
Costco.
Most of them use these apps that they've made on their own or vice versa. And I can't tell you what they put in the bank. So I become skeptic at that moment.
Right.
I hear you.
What makes me skeptic is when I hear a phaser.
Right.
You'll hear a spirit box and you'll hear this hum right as you as the spirits are coming through. So I get skeptical.
Just put them in because I don't want to touch them because I them too.
I also get skeptic of clips. If you clip your
Right.
video,
Of what?
it makes me skeptic.
You get skeptic of what, Mr. P? I'm sorry.
Of people clipping their videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What does that
yeah.
Like,
what does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
And I'm not saying nothing bad about Huff because he has brought a lot of things to the paranormal world, but like, Huff will literally, like, you'll see him outside and then he might show you a clip of a response and then another clip and then he'll be back out doing something
That's
else.
like they're editing it. They're editing it.
Editing it. Yeah.
Editing it.
Where if you ever watch any of
I was
my
gonna say Crazy Girl. Is it,
they're not edited at all. I mean, they're not clipped out. You're getting to see the full thing. I've not got it,
Sorry, I thought that's what you were when you say clipping it.
No, it's like you'll see an instance of you'll see that if you watch most of these big paranormal, if you watch their video, you'll all of a sudden see a glitch.
That's what I was gonna say. You'll see a glitch in them. Yes,
Right,
I've seen that.
right.
And when
Yeah.
now I understand.
and right there, I'm like, why did you glitch it? Are there not enough communication there to
Right.
where you don't have to do that?
Right.
Oh, I understand. So I was gonna say Crazy Girl. Does he mean like what I sent you, like a clip like that, or
No.
it's something different?
No, when I say a clip, I mean like I make a 15-minute video.
I know what you're saying now.
You're only
Yeah.
getting like 5 or 6 good responses, and that's all you're seeing from me.
Oh,
I understand
I
now
see.
what you're
Okay,
saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Sarah,
makes sense. Yeah.
I will post that ahead of time. When the date will be, I will go ahead and set that live prior. So hopefully I can do it a few days prior to set that live.
Yeah.
Okay.
What-
so that
What days?
everybody will get a chance to know. I'm look, dude, I'm available anytime.
Well, let's
Simple as that.
let's
Mine not until
Let's do
after
it right
7.
now.
let's
Right
pull-
here, right now. Let's do it up.
because I'll get my viewers to come over here too.
Awesome.
We'll fill this room completely up.
Well, set up a date,
Wow.
bud.
So
I don't have any.
Now
viewers,
don't
so I
fill
would
me
bring
up
them.
too much,
Or I would
Mr.
bring
P. I won't be able to do nothing. I'll be in the other room crying.
but
Oh, why would you cry?
we'll go ahead and set it up for Tuesday at say 7:30.
That'd be great. Great.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Is that fine, Mom? Okay.
7:30 y'all's
Tuesday,
time?
7:30.
That's
8:30.
Tuesday, 7:30.
so
Tuesday 8:30.
that would be, I live in North Carolina.
Is that
so
our time, Lashana? Oh,
like right now,
yeah. Oh,
And that's
no.
what
it's
I'm wondering
Our
too.
125
So
behind.
y'all
He's in
time
North-
or my time?
It's 125 here.
But Central or Eastern?
Oh, so he's an
It's like-
hour ahead of me.
Yeah,
it's
they're on
1:25.
He's
Yeah.
an hour ahead of us.
Right.
Yeah,
That'd be
they're
perfect.
running in Ohio time.
Perfect.
It's an hour ahead of us. So
Perfect.
like it's 12:25.
Yeah, as am I. I'm an hour ahead.
There.
So do I need to set it back? I mean, I can even go 8:30 if that'll put you in at the 7:30 range.
12:25.
I'm good with
Okay.
it. However,
We're good with it, right,
I'm good
sis?
with it.
Me too, Mr. P.
I am. I'm good with whatever
Well,
you guys,
so-
I
Mr.
don't
P.
have anything going on right now.
So
I'm here.
8.
works for
Mr.
me.
P.
Yes.
Earl said he can give you a name right now if you want.
I mean, you can give me a name.
Do me a favor, put the names of whoever you're asking in private chat, guys. Please do that. Because this
Okay,
is the
so-
thing. Anybody that is in the chat right now is
Right.
not getting the name. So you're going to
Don't
keep
post
the
my name
name
out
to
loud.
yourself.
Correct. That's the
Okay,
best.
so you want it in like this, like how I'm up on panel, I click that chat thing and hit the private.
Yes.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Earl, am I right on the name that you're wanting?
Yep.
Is that
I-
okay, Mr. P, for them to do that in the private
Yeah,
chat?
I'm actually in the private chat waiting for it to come through. But when I do this, like I said,
Okay.
when I'm doing this, it's got to be like y'all. Just understand that. Or it could be a past level one, but I want it to be more about y'all.
Okay.
'Cause I'm going to tell you where you live, what state you live in, what kind of car you
Oh,
drive,
bring it
what kind of
on.
shoes you're wearing, what kind of what color shirt you're wearing, how many fingers you're holding up.
Awesome.
You go into that specifics of things.
Mr. P, the private chat thing, I went ahead and put it in there like Crazy Girl asked.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
But yeah, like so,
Full name. Full name. Full.
yeah,
Full name?
it's got to be your first, middle, last.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
I don't want to go in there because, like with my name, just for instance, there might be 150 in the world.
Well, I'll do that this way. I will text the full name to Crazy Girl,
Do that.
and then I'll have her message it to you so it stays fully private because I don't want his like full name out there like that.
I wouldn't want that to anybody, and that's
Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say. You know what? Just go ahead and send that to me, and I'll send that to
Yeah.
him.
It's got to be somebody like I said.
Or
If you're
Yeah,
comfortable,
because what I
Let
had
me
sent
go
you was
ahead.
his nickname. Sorry.
well, I mean, truthfully, they'll answer to
Well-
that just because they already know who I'm coming before I ever come up to the bottom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
his preferred response. He loves being called Dice. That's his favorite thing. I said it, but that's okay because we're not using that now. But that's what he
this
loves
is what
being
I'm gonna
called.
do is I'm also gonna post his email in my chat, so you don't even have to go through me. You guys can go straight through him. Okay. I think I got that right.
Yeah, let me here. I'll
Yes.
Now,
post it in the chat. Hold up here.
is it your legal name, or because you have a different name because of marriage, but you're not with that person? You haven't been with that person for many, many years, but you still haven't changed your last name back.
I
What
don't care
name
if
do
you
you want?
use your married name or not. It don't matter. Like I said, I'm telling you guys, they really know who I'm coming before I ever even ask.
Yes, they do.
Oh, I believe it.
When I've done loved one sessions, like where I've had 90 on a page, like they're literally, it's like, okay, you can move on now.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like, they already know who's coming up next.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, they're telling you to move on,
Wow. Yeah.
Ronnie.
Yeah, so they can read. I'm just letting you know.
That's a good one.
Well, I hope so.
They sure can. 100%.
That's awesome.
You know, the only
And they also
difference between
spoke
them
to
and
little
us
children too.
is they've passed on. They can still do the same things we do.
But with that being said,
Hey, Daddy, it's all right, bro.
I'll probably that night.
I'm listening.
We might do maybe like 10 people out of the whole crowd.
Yeah, because you don't want to drain yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I will. I mean, it's a journey.
You're going to be really drained, bud.
Mr.
That's
P,
no
you
different
have
than
to
me.
cut off so you don't go no further.
Hey guys, I'm getting a real bad echo from somebody.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
If they shut
Yeah,
down.
me too.
Let me see.
It ain't me. I'm innocent this time.
Yeah, I'm innocent too this time. It ain't me.
Okay. I'm still getting it. It's not John.
I'm muting.
No.
Let's see. And then I'm muting myself.
It ain't Mr. P.
Something's here.
Coming through again? Hold up here.
Maybe. I can feel it.
Okay. It ain't Jules. Good morning, Libby. Okay, there's my fangirl crush. Right there is Libby. That's my fangirl crush. And Michael or Mr. P is my
Echo.
I don't know who it is. I've muted.
Hi, Libby.
Mr. P.
I see my bestie Jules.
I heard someone. I have bad people.
I don't know where that echo's coming from.
I'm
It ain't
gonna-
Mr. P because
I'm gonna drop out and come back because every time someone talks, I see my like icon kind of move.
It's not echoing when you're talking,
Okay.
Mom. Or actually,
It doesn't echo when I talk.
nope, not at all.
Oh, you're good.
Does it?
Everybody else echo.
It echoes when I talk.
Everybody else except Ashley.
You're the only one, Ashley, that's not echoing.
How about me now? You hear any echo?
You're fine, Mr. P. It's not you.
See, and crazy girl, as you just talked, it made my icon started going as you were talking. That's why I'm wondering.
Ah.
Because I backed out to send you a text message, so I don't know if maybe that might have messed it up. I'm gonna drop out and come back in and see if that fixes things.
Alrighty.
Okay.
See if we still got it.
So everybody else is still echoing.
I don't hear nothing now.
I don't either.
Nope. Nobody's
Not
echoing
echoing.
now.
No, man.
Nobody's echoing now. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Nobody's echoing now.
Yeah.
Hi, Matrix. Good morning,
I figured
doll.
it
How are
out.
you?
I figured it out.
But now I have a
Hello,
question
Matrix.
for Mr. P.
Go ahead.
Okay.
My question is, do you have a point where you will cut off a session?
Mr. P.
There's a point. If I start getting what you say, I'm getting sick. I start getting nauseous. I start getting what I call a headache right in the front of my frontal lobe, or other things as far as my body goes. A bad feeling. It's over.
Right. How about words being spoke? Have you shut down anything over words?
Have I what?
Ever shut down a session over words being spoke?
One time.
One time, huh?
One time, and what it was I was using the real spirit box through my portal. It said wait. I said, well, I'm gonna leave. It said wait 20 minutes, and I said what? I literally walked and looked at the clock of what was in 20 minutes, and it would have been 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
I said, what comes at 3 a.m. in the morning? And they said the devil, and I said that's it.
The wait.
Yeah, the witching hour.
I cut it.
I'm out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
What
literally
happened?
telling me time.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
But seriously, on the most
Cool.
note, that's when I do a lot of my sessions. Is at 3 in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but I've
They're the
always heard that
best.
was the
I,
worst
I,
time.
I think, yes.
You either want to do them at 3 in or what they call the golden hour, which is
Right.
right
Right.
about 4:35, somewhere in
Right.
there.
What time did you
No.
say, Mr. P?
The golden hour, which is normally
4:30.
And what time is that, did you say?
4:35.
4:35?
I mean, it's like 4:30 to 5
Okay.
o'clock, 5:30, because in my investigations, that's when it's the
Okay.
most intense. It's either 3 a.m.
Gotcha.
or from 4:30 to about 6.
The reason I was asking, okay. The reason I was asking is because I was up here yesterday, and I had given Miss Crazy Girl some proof and stuff, just a little bit, but I've given her a little bit enough to know that I'm not messing around. But my daughter used to turn at 6:03 every night for months and months
Holy
at a time.
shit.
And I was wondering what
Hold on.
the meaning of 6:03 could possibly be, because I cannot figure it out for the life of me.
When you say she used to turn, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so her demeanor, her language, just everything, like she would be a totally different person, just completely different.
You want advice right now? Still do that?
It's the best way I guess I can explain
Does
it.
she still do that?
I'm sorry?
Still do that?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I've sent Crazy Girl some pictures, and I was getting ready to actually send you some. I just haven't. I've been dealing with a migraine today, so I haven't gotten back to you. But I did see your email to me, so I have to get them to you. But I can't send videos
I'll get off in a
on
minute.
email. It's very hard, and I don't know why I can't do that either.
Okay, you need to give her an Epsom salt bath before a full moon. Not the day of.
Oh, she needs more than that. But yeah, I agree. I was trying to get her up here just to say hi, not to show her face or anything, to see if anybody was able to just pick up on her. Because I know some people they are able to, and some people they are not able to. But just I know because I know I'm able to, but I just wanted to see if anybody else was like able to. You see, do you understand what I'm asking, this Crazy Girl? Like, do you remember what we were like talking about yesterday? Like, try to explain for me.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like she's carrying a
Yeah. Well, we talked. Go ahead, Mr.
Sounds like
P.
she's carrying an attachment, which a lot of us do that are in paranormal. Whether we don't know it or we do know it, you really got to pay attention to yourself. Like, if you all of a sudden you're getting,
Oh, I know it.
be having an attachment.
Amen.
If you just all of a sudden are having bursting out moments of anger for no reason, and you know this is not your normal character.
Right.
It don't mean possession, but
I cannot hear him for whatever reason. Whatever he's trying to say, something is trying to block me from hearing him because I cannot hear him. I'm sorry, Mr. P. What did you say?
Basically what I was saying was that it could be an attachment to her. A lot of us carry attachments around,
But not even know it.
Right.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I agree. Oh, there's 3 of them here in my house. Oh, I know. One on me, one on my daughter, and just one just being annoying.
So you all need to take an Epsom salt bath the night before a full moon. After that, do not do nothing.
Yeah.
For a week.
What is that noise?
That's what I was just fixing to ask.
Oh, there it is.
I can't hear you that.
So you wait.
Uh-oh.
Nothing. It was no noise. It was no noise.
Oh, okay. I know.
We got it now.
Yeah, we got it now.
Yep.
Okay, so now what was you saying, Mr. P? What was the last part that
Yeah, I can't hear
you
him
stated?
either.
I heard give her an Epsom salt bath right before the full moon.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
paranormal for a week. Avoid it all costs.
Right.
Still,
What that does is it
I'm
brings.
sorry. Can we type it in the chat maybe, or somebody can hear him? Because I'm sorry, I cannot hear that. Oh.
Is everybody
He's
else?
saying to take both of you take an Epsom salt bath on the full moon, and that neither one of you should be doing anything paranormal for a week.
We could
Stay
try.
completely away
I mean,
from
it
it.
just comes right to us. It comes right to us. We don't have a choice.
You can tell it to stay away.
Okay.
Well, it's also a good time to sage your house right after you do that,
Yeah.
and open up the windows when you do
We
it.
cannot sage. We tried and we puke and throw up the whole. As soon as I light it, it burns real fast to the bottom, and my whole house fills up with it. And me and the baby just do nothing but throw up. It's terrible.
Do you got any cedar wood?
Terrible.
Do you got any cedar wood next to your house or anything like that? Because that's really the best thing. It's actually better than sage.
Is that like the Palo Santo sticks? Is that what it is?
Just anything cedar.
I'm still new with all the words of this.
Like cedar wood, like a cedar tree wood. If you can go out there and even get a piece off of that thing, start lighting it, and it actually clears a lot better.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try. I mean, I live in Philly, so I don't know where I can
But
get
they
that.
are
I
different
will go
types
get something.
There's also different types of sages that you can get. By the way, there's like white sage.
Yeah.
There's
I'm sorry, but y'all in chat, leave Earl alone. He's driving home. He didn't lose me. I'm home.
He's home and she's home and he
just
took
don't
off.
get lost yourself.
Yeah. Everybody, did you lose her in Walmart? How do you lose a wife?
Walmart people get lost in.
Yeah, I can lose myself in there.
Yeah, but
Palo
sorry, I
Santo
wasn't meaning to cut you off,
Santo
Mr. P. I just kept seeing all those messages and he's trying to drive.
Oh no, I'm sitting here looking at them myself. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
Walmart.
Cedar's the best next thing. Is better than
Okay, so I think
sage.
Emery.
Earl, get off that phone.
So the Palo Santo is the white cedar then, Mr. Emery. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Just so I can be correct. Okay, so I do use that then. I had to use that after my computer wouldn't turn the camera off last night. Do you guys remember?
A crazy girl.
I do have salt in my windows sills. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, so John and I live in the town, Springdale, Arkansas, where the third Walmart in the world was ever built. The third one.
Yeah.
The first one was in Rogers, the second one was Harrison, and the third one's in Springdale, right here in Arkansas. All three of them.
Yeah, that's because it was from here.
Right.
You can also use red brick dust to put around the perimeter of your doors too. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yep.
To just kind of keep
what is
spirits out.
Yep.
But be careful using like
The red brick.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Go ahead, Mr. P.
Be careful.
No, go ahead. You go.
Be careful using this stuff because what happens is if you put the salt down before you get rid of the spirit.
Yep, you're trapping them in.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and
exactly. Yes, sir. And everybody on panel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did know that. I did know that.
It won't go nowhere.
Trust me, I did know that. Yeah, well, I've learned that the hard way.
But you can make them leave as you're, say, saging or whatever you want to use. You can make them leave. And then you salt the house or use the red brick and you keep them out. And then y'all need to be cleansed as well because something's attached to y'all.
To be spiritually strong enough, too.
Right.
Yes.
Or they'll take
Oh, they're bossy. Yeah. Oh, I believe me, I'm not.
That's why I say
they're
there's
trying.
something negative attached
Yeah,
to y'all.
I mean, I've sent crazy girl pictures.
That's why I like working.
She's seen it, so.
From the inside out. Yeah. That's why I like working from the inside out. When I go to cleanse anything, it's working from the inside, going straight out.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Also,
Okay.
you guys remember to use salt blocks, like salt lanterns.
Yep.
They're pretty cheap,
Yes.
and it will keep activity and the negativity out of your house.
Yep.
I choose not to use them.
I actually.
I know what you're talking about, Mr. P, but I do the same thing. I don't use it because I like having them around.
Well,
But
yes,
I think I've already talked to you about my side of the story and all that. So I think you understand on that.
So if you're actually doing what I'm doing, using the spirit box and stuff like that,
Oh, mine's that
using
big
salt
too. I have the
blocks and
same one.
stuff like that will actually,
No, I don't use those
communication will die down.
do what?
if you use the salt blocks around your house, the communication will die down.
Oh
But if
yeah,
you're
and
using spirit boxes and you're using the spirits to speak to, it's not a good thing to do.
oh no, I use me, but I don't keep like the anything around that'll like keep them out. The only thing I keep out is like the negative stuff, which to an extent, because I think we all know it, you can only go for an extent of keeping everything out, because eventually if you keep the negative out, those some are going to sneak through, like we talked about last time.
Yes, there's no way. If you're going to
Yeah,
get good, you're going to get the bad with it.
exactly. You
Yep.
got to take the good with the bad and all that.
Yep.
You haven't got a choice.
Yeah.
Right.
I can sit there and say, get out. I'll even try to leave all day long. But
I
that
have.
don't,
Oh
that
yeah.
don't
Sorry.
Yeah, and if they don't want to go, they won't. That's just how they
Question.
are.
If you don't-
Stay there all day.
Yeah, well, they don't have to leave.
No, they don't.
I have a
Have you? Has any yins that do the spirit box? Have
sorry.
you asked how many spirits are in your house?
Question.
Say that again, Mr. P.
What'd you say?
With
Yeah.
the ones that use
I'm
the
sorry?
spirit box, have you asked how many spirits are in your house? I keep count of how many spirits stay with me.
Spirits, that's important.
No,
to have,
I don't have a spirit box to do that, or I would.
Like, I've always got
I
2
have.
spirits here.
Yes, and I also always ask my spirit box to confirm before I do any session who am I, who is in this room, who is in the next room, whoever, give me the names of the people that are here, not spirits,
Right.
the actual physical names of the physical people that are alive. And if they
I
cannot
don't
confirm
keep
it,
track
then
of
I will
all
not
that are
continue.
here just because they come and
Yeah.
go so often. It's hard to keep track of everything that's coming and going in here. I can't keep track.
Well, I've got 10 that stay with me.
That's also,
Yeah.
I believe they're around us every day,
all day.
everywhere.
All day.
You got
Yeah.
what, Mr. P?
I've got
I'm
10
sorry.
that stay with me permanently.
Dang.
10.
10 permanently.
Hey guys, I
Yeah.
want to comment
Yes.
on a couple comments in chat.
Okay.
Have a good nap, Matrix. Hi Binky, welcome to the family.
Hello,
Hope you
Binky.
enjoy. If you have any questions, please throw them out. We try to do what we can to help.
Let me see what the hell.
Maureen, as far as the red brick, that was mainly used by voodoo priestesses,
Mhm.
but they say it does work. So it was more of a voodoo type to keep evil spirits or
New
malevolent
Orleans
spirits
type
away.
thing.
What'd you call that?
It's real
Yeah.
big in New Orleans.
What did you call it?
Yeah, red brick dust.
Red
Yep.
brick dust. Yeah. When they grind it up and
Is
they
it-
use it around the perimeter,
Yes.
right? Yes, yes. And like Mom said, it's big in New Orleans.
Yeah, don't get me started, because when you said red brick, I could have said something else. But nice now.
Oh geez.
I gotta go live tonight, so I'm thinking about all this.
Keep it
Are you
Michael will
keeping all
flip.
this in mind for you and
Yeah, Michael
Michael's
would.
live? Oh yeah,
Michael would flip if I talk like this on his channel.
Oh, he would.
I don't know. It gets rowdy sometimes in
Yeah.
mine. Sometimes.
You know
Earl,
what?
be careful.
I
Quit
let
looking at your phone.
Yep.
I let it get rowdy in here sometimes, because you know what? After a long,
Right.
really in-depth conversation about things, a serious conversation that my channel likes to have every now and again.
I get
Anyway,
serious once in a while.
Hey, we
Yeah,
love you, Mom, no
but-
matter what.
It's good to,
Thank
it's good to cut loose a little bit and kind of down,
Yes.
come down a little bit.
Downplay everything a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, I mean, not
Downsize
downplay,
it.
but just kind of work your way into a good, funny conversation that's going to lift your spirits up instead of.
If I'm in a good mood and you come on this channel and you're kind of in a down mood, before you leave, I bet you'll be in a good mood.
Exactly. Right.
I hope so.
We hope.
And that's
Yeah.
what I like to do,
Yeah,
is
I'll do
kind of
that.
let loose a little bit after a
Right.
conversation and give somebody a laugh, give somebody a smile at
God
the end
knows
of
you
the
get
day.
a good laugh.
You
We
know.
get a lot of good laughs out of everybody. Everybody's cool on here.
I appreciate
So
all
I'm
of
going to
you.
let you guys
Question.
I love
and
all of you.
I'm going to drop some
I'm really
links.
great. I know you guys can't
Yes.
see me, but I'm raising my hand real fast. Sorry. Because I mean, I've been doing this a long time.
Raising your hand, you
My
think we're
own
in
self,
school?
but I just don't know, like, because now
Yes,
whenever your
Miranda, it's
panel was
red red.
talking, I was trying. I didn't want to be rude. Is it possible that a person can be a portal? Is this true?
Say it again.
Yes.
Yeah, through their eyes.
Is it, is it possible?
what?
What?
I'm sorry.
That
For a human to be a
That
portal,
a person can be a
We're all
portal?
portals. Absolutely.
Yes.
that's exactly right. We're all portals.
Okay. And I was.
You.
Yep.
Okay, because I was asking that because the baby, my gifted the baby, I call her the baby. My gifted 5-year-old is very much so a portal. They always come in and out of her, go to her, everything. And I was told, oh, she's definitely a portal. She's definitely a portal. And I'm like, I wasn't quite. I mean, I understood it, but I wasn't quite sure. Like, I didn't understand that. But
I can help you understand it. Real
they said
quick.
there's a lot of like fakes around, and
We're
yeah,
all
can
energy.
you please?
We're all
That would be
frequency.
great.
Exactly. We're all energy beings.
Right. We all carry that within us.
We all vibrate. We all have our own energy, and we can all disturb each other's energy, no matter how you
We
are,
are all linked.
solid or energy or whatever.
Like I said yesterday, we are all linked.
Yeah.
Well, just like what we're just talking about, having a happy chat. If everybody's happy in the chat, then you're gonna have a good chat.
Right.
That's correct.
Right.
You've got that one person in there that comes in bad, and it kind of makes everybody everybody feeds off that person's energy.
Yes, if you
Yeah.
feel a negative,
Strong.
like a negative energy come in, everybody kind of feeds off of that. You can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think this group has a way of working right on around that. I've seen it many times.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Now, yeah.
You
So
might
it
come
wouldn't
in
be
here
just
and step on our
particular
toes, but
beings,
that's all you're going to
people
do.
per se.
Well, the
It's
biggest thing with
everybody
YouTube is just stay in your
can
own
be a
lane.
portal, correct?
That's the biggest thing with YouTube.
Is that
Thank
correct?
you.
Exactly, Mr. P.
Yeah.
Wait,
Thank you, Mr. P.
When you
I
when
didn't
you start
hear you,
downing
sir.
other
Sorry,
people
what?
and you start questioning their abilities, like who am I to question anybody's ability?
Yeah.
True.
Who am I to prove that they're fake or real?
When they can do that themselves.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, who am I to point
Correct.
that out? Though I'm not the one to point that out.
Yeah.
Even though I
And
might know that they're
No.
fake,
Right.
You just
I'm still not going to say it.
like we say here in the South,
Hell,
it'll all
I
come
would.
out in the wash anyway.
That's right.
Amen. It does too.
Yes,
Yep.
yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Dark
That's all I
always
wanted to
comes
ask
to
because
the
I was not
light.
sure.
Indeed, it does, crazy girl.
Yep.
100%.
The light always shines brighter.
And that's why I had wanted to ask because somebody had told me and I was like, I didn't understand. I just didn't understand that. Like I was like, okay, well, she's a portal. Does that mean everybody is? Like I didn't know. Like if somebody, like, can somebody be a stronger portal versus another
Well,
being?
some of us run off
Is that
different
maybe what I'm
frequencies.
misunderstanding?
I mean, we don't all run.
Yes.
If you're running I'm getting ready to go into the months of my low frequency.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go and tell you. I know this from doing this for my video posting will go down very low because of it's just bad energy. It's bad frequency. It always happens to me in January and February.
Okay.
Really?
Back when the spring starts, my frequency will go up very high.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I'm an earth sign, so I don't know if that's just because it's. I don't really, that's one of those things that I know it's based off your frequency. Last year, I literally quit posting for the 2 months.
Right.
Just because my frequency was so
that
low
makes a
that
lot
nothing
of
good was coming
sense.
through.
Well, I can see how the earth frequencies
That
can.
makes a lot of sense. I'm an earth. Yeah. Okay.
And most horses that I've spoke to, if you're a Taurus,
Now I feel I'm.
you're going to hit your low
I am a Taurus,
frequency
yeah.
right at around about January to February.
Huh.
I don't know why. I can't explain it, but that's when all my.
That makes sense. That's why I feel so much more tired.
Yep.
I'm going to check into that myself. That is kind of strange.
Is it because of the
Well, he says January and
Makes a lot of
February.
sense. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed everything that was being said. Earl came back in and was talking to me, so if anybody was talking to me, I apologize. If not, I'm good.
You good?
You're good.
Okay, awesome.
It could be a spirit energy that's doing this.
And it took me a while to realize that, and that was through my sessions. I realized that January, February, there was bad energy that come through. I couldn't get no good energy to come through the spirit.
Will you put that on mute for a minute? I will say something.
Yeah, the negative ones are very good at blocking the good ones.
And it happens to me definitely in those 2 months.
Do what, Mr. P?
It happens to me in those 2 months, January and February.
Yep.
So I literally, you'll see me start to where my posts go down to barely nothing. I'll be doing more probably lives than I do anything.
Right.
Wow, you just put a lot of like, I feel like you just slapped me on the forehead like, duh, ding dong. Like that makes a lot of sense to me that you just said that because I'm the same. I feel the same way.
Now, there's other people that it's not at the same months. It's different times of the year that they might hit their low frequency.
Yes.
Right.
I wish this child would hit her low frequency.
I'm just wondering
I wish she would hit a low frequency. Jeez.
This low frequency, low or bad energy thing for January and February. I'm wondering if it does have anything to do with like the weather, the atmosphere.
It's the tilt and
it's definitely the algorithm of the universe.
It's all energy and pull. It pulls.
The Earth's vibration is low in the winter. That's what Imre is saying.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying.
Right. It's that attrimutic, or how do you say that? Attrimutic.
They can also take more energy during that time as well because of that.
It's right. It's a tilt.
So everybody be seeing my face a lot more those 2 months. Like I'm talking a lot.
Good, then we can see what you look like. I've never seen what you look like, actually.
You've never seen what I've looked. You've never been on one of my lives.
Really?
Hold up here.
No, I watched your. Oh, okay. No, I just watched your new videos that you put out on summer.
Wait.
Well, nice seeing you.
Oh, she put me on focus.
Well,
that's Candace man.
Come on.
That's Candace's man right there.
Did you think Clinton?
Candace, my ass, and be my man if I was you.
I was just waiting for her to
Go, girl.
Candace got a light now.
Uh-oh.
I thought she was going to send me.
Very nice looking.
Oh, God.
I love Mom.
Very nice looking guy. Love your necklace.
That's so funny.
That's my third eye necklace. I actually got that blessed by a Wiccan person.
You guys, I
like that.
I love
I
my
like that. That's awesome.
Red.
I love this. This is so, you were so right. That to your mom was so funny.
You know me, Lashana. I have to mess with him. You'll get to know me real well because I gotta mess with you.
Oh my gosh, your name is so
nice.
So funny.
Nice seeing you, buddy.
Hair.
That's like on my chat. My chat's wow. That's like, you just want me to sit here and post for yins or something? You know, I can just sit here and drink coffee. Yins, go ahead.
I won't be able to see what I'm saying because my tongue will get hard. It'll wrap around my eye teeth. I can't see what I'm saying.
What are you doing?
Oh my God, that's funny.
Go get in trouble.
Great, I love it.
I'm going to have to get off here, guys, because I got to get ready for. I'm going to get off here so Lashana can deal with her channel.
Mom, aren't you supposed to?
Sorry. Yeah.
30 minutes ago, or
no?
Oh, that was.
I said I'm going to have to get off here, guys, and spend a little time with
Mama. That's how you got to do it, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, Mom.
I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm going to have to get off here, guys, and spend some time with the old man because I got a live stream tonight, okay?
Okay,
Mom.
And if you want, Lashana, we're not going to do no chicken, okay? If
What was the
if you want
plan?
Lashana,
Oh,
Somebody's got
Lashana, put our channel in there, and I hope to see you guys. I mean, it may not be as funny as it is now, but you might like it, huh, sis?
hey, but the funny thing is that every time I show up on his channel, it all gets shot to shit. The whole thing.
Oh, yes,
so
we
that's
I
do.
what
like
happens.
to go
Yeah.
over there and
She's a
And
little
crazy
bad influence
girl.
on Mama.
It's a little off. Sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead, honey.
go ahead, Ashley.
It's a little
So
off
Miss Mama has a
subject, but
channel?
Earl was outside and he got some really good photos of my white donkey that I've been wanting you to see. Because you know how I
Oh
sent you that
no!
gray
Oh,
I
one?
hope
good.
it's the one I think.
We
It's
finally got the
donkey.
white
Yeah,
one
it
up
better
close.
not be what I'm thinking.
Mom's like, no.
No, it's actual
They
donkey's mom.
better.
It's Donkey's mom.
They
It's
better
the
be not.
real
Yeah.
donkey,
What's
Mom.
I?
Four-legged donkey.
Yeah, it's the
Donkeys
animal.
still do
It's the donkey.
the thing.
Not a chicken,
Make
Mom.
sure it's a
Look at my
legit
computer.
picture.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Don't be saying chicken. Shut up,
it's
Frank.
from my yard.
Yeah.
Technically, my
Taking
front
a
yard
sip
is
of
what
my
it's
water.
considered.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right, guys. I gotta get off here. Love
All over
yous.
the place.
Bye.
Love you,
We
Mama.
love you too,
Bye, Mom.
Mom.
Love you.
Nice
Love
meeting
you.
you, Miss. Nice meeting you, Mr. Pete. Bye.
Bye.
Damn.
Oh,
Mom's
Lord.
So Miss Mama has a channel too?
She ain't leaving yet.
Okay.
She does. I did drop their link in
Interesting.
um
I did not see it.
yeah, we do a little family thing, which is really fun. It's usually me and my mom that goes ghost hunting all the
Oh, I
time.
got it.
Yep.
We will go to
She goes
cemeteries.
something. Oh, I love it.
Ghost hunting?
Ghost
I
hunting.
love
Oh,
that.
Yep, we go ghost
Love
let's
hunting.
see.
doing that. Love it. Love
Well,
it. Love it.
Oh, crazy girl! I forgot to ask you. Is Mike feeling better now?
I
You
don't
don't know?
know.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew or not, so I figured I'd ask.
We don't talk. We don't talk that often, to be honest with you. He lives a block and a half away. We don't talk that often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has a life. I have a life. He does his thing. I do mine. And we're two completely opposite people.
Right. No, you can get that.
We just have the
Oh,
same
yeah.
mother. We just have the same mother. That's it.
Right. I
Well,
completely
nothing wrong with that.
understand that. That's how it is with me and my sister. We got the same parents, but we're complete opposites, you know?
Yeah, I was the black
Right.
sheep of my
Okay.
family.
So
And I'm the oldest.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I was the black sheep
I'm
of
the
my
oldest.
family. Well,
I was
when you
too.
take what I do and you have your family and you try to tell your family about it, they tend to not be very accepting. I mean, when I was little, they went off of, well, it's just an imaginary friend. She just has a lot of them and all that. And when I got older and they realized, okay, it's not going away like it does for most kids, because you know, all little kids have the ability to see. Well,
Sure.
when they hit a certain age, though, that'll go away for most. Well, when it didn't go away with me, my family, there's a lot of them that kind of just disappeared. They pushed me aside because then they started considering me as devil worshiper and that I was part of Satan. I was going to hell, this and that. They had their own beliefs, like every family does. And they started looking at me bad. So I've only got 2 members of my actual blood related family that are still with me that, still,
Right.
like accept me, in other words.
Right.
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
that
Same
feeling.
thing
I live
happened
in
to
the
me.
Bible
They
Belt.
lost Ashley.
Yep. They just don't understand. They don't know.
Yeah, and I
don't.
mean, it's okay because I
They're
just
born-
look at it as, I pray for them and I hope that, maybe one day they'll change. But if not, that's not for me to judge. Someone else judges far after this. And I'm not saying who it is. I'm just saying someone after this life judges.
Well,
What it is they
Yeah.
probably experienced it too, but in a bad way, and it scared them, and they're not open to it. Like,
Well, I also told them a few things about themselves that they didn't like that was coming from family members of theirs. And it, I guess, rubbed them the wrong way.
correct.
So that's when they started telling me all that stuff. And I was like,
a whole lot of people that are skeptics, and I
Yeah.
think it's great.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have a. Oh yeah, I had the a
That's
preacher
my
tell me
favorite.
that I was going to hell for it, and because there's
Did you
they
bring up the story
well
of
that
Joseph?
goes into
Something
a
that's
whole
been a
nother
taboo
story.
for a long time. It's
Do
crazy.
what?
I said, did you go into the story of Joseph with he was the boy with the coat with many colors?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is my grandmother's favorite ever. Is the coat of many colors. That is my grandmother's favorite.
Beautiful story.
It is
Yeah.
actually.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
that
And my
weird?
grandmother's one of the ones that actually stuck with me.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, see how that story kind of goes is when she was little, her grandma brought the preacher to the house to talk to her so she could
Because
talk to the preacher about it.
well, yeah, because I was so little, I didn't even understand what was going on.
You all know that most of your preachers or evangelists they believe.
They know that
Well,
they're
this one did not.
A lot of them do. Like your grandmother, I
Yes.
bet she did.
Oh yeah, my grandma believed me right off the bat because I told her about her two little boys that she had, and they only lived. One lived for 2 months, and the other one lived for 2 hours. And I told her about them when I was little, and she had never told me about them. There's no pictures of them because I'll put it this way: my grandma was born in 1934, and she had them when she was 18 years old. So if that tells you the time range that was.
Way before she was thought of.
Yeah. So there's no pictures of them or anything like that, but I seen them and I told her, I said, Nanny, they're always following you around. I call her Nanny. And I said, Nanny, they're always following you around. It's two little boys. And they're not, little babies like what you think, 2 months and say 2 weeks. That's not what they are anymore.
Right.
And I explained that all to her. And when I explained it to her, she said, you're talking about my little boys. I said, do what? Because I didn't even know she had any other kids besides the 4 that are living and, grown up now.
Right.
And that's when she ended up telling me, because I knew way too much about them for not ever knowing she'd even had them. But she accepted me for it. She believed it and she accepted me when because she's a religious person. She went to church and stuff, and she had left the church because of the preacher she called over. She told him about it, and he told me to my face that I was going to hell for it because Satan had a hold on me, and that's why I was seeing stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she quit going to that church after that.
Yeah, my grandma never went back to that church.
Good.
Well, I hear that a lot. Like they're like, "You're speaking to demons." I said, "Yeah," and this is what I respond to them. I said, "Yeah, I know all the angels left." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
It's always my response.
Ray says in the text here, the veil of lift started for February 1st and 2nd. He's talking about the March 19th and 23rd Australian spring equinox.
Right. Equinox.
Yep. And it
This
gets
is when the Earth goes to sleep on 19th and the 21st.
Right.
19th through the 21st. Yeah.
Well, the reason that I learned that, Ray, like you're saying, is I do Black Mirror scrying. And
I love that.
I've done that on the December the 21st of last year.
And you're talking about with the Black Mirror, right?
Huh?
You're talking about scrying with the Black Mirror?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's the best.
And everything that come through was dark.
Yep.
Wow. That's when the evil spirits are released.
Well, that's when it's kind of like when they
those
drops.
Right.
Now those mirrors, you can put a cloth over them. Now don't mistake that as me saying that you putting a cloth over them is going to stop them from coming through, because they can come through that anytime they want to. But it can give, like, the good ones that are coming through on it, it can give them the message of, if they want to be respectful right now, I've got this cloth down, I don't want you to come through.
Right.
And the respectful ones will listen, but don't get me wrong, there is ones that will still come through that. They pay no mind to those kind of things at all.
Well, I've got a Black Mirror in my spirit box, in my porta box. I'm the only one that put a Black Mirror in it. I built it. And what that do is come through.
I'm sorry, what, Mr. P? You got real quiet there for a second. I didn't hear what you said.
I've got a Black Mirror built into my porta box.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, I think I remember you talking about that last time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And plus, I've got a big black mirror that I use for
Can
scrying.
some
Mr.
Okay.
P, Mr.
Okay,
P,
you were talking about doing the water scrying as well, because that's what I said I like to do too.
I like to do fire scrying too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's the yeah. We had that
I like to
conversation the last
fire
time you
myself.
were up here.
And
I agree, crazy girl.
and it's not just a fire. I mean, I
Can
want to see the things that's outside the fire. I don't want to see things that are produced by, I could send
Right.
you a picture, paranormal girl, and I mean, you could show it, but like, I want to see the thing that's outside that fire.
Right.
That's what the Indians were doing when they were doing the fire and they did the
100%.
chanting.
That's exactly what I was fixing to
speak
say.
of.
That's taking it back to Native American.
Yep.
Can somebody,
And
if you
that's
don't
what I'm
mind,
mostly
explain
doing as
this
the Native
Black Mirror
American, so
thing
I
to
like
me? I've
sticking to
not
that kind
heard
of
of it.
thing.
Hold up here. What did you say about the Black Mirror?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
She
I said
wants
I've
you to
never heard
explain
of
that to
anybody using
her.
a black mirror or anything. Can somebody? That's kind of new to me. I've never heard anybody say anything like that.
Well,
It's
Mr.
kind
P,
of
take it away.
it's very new to me. Can you explain it?
mirrors are portals in general. The key thing about a black mirror is
Correct. I know. Yes.
it can
understood.
show you things that the normal eye cannot see.
A black mirror. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get a black
Mhm.
mirror? Or did you make
You
it?
can order it or
or
you can make it.
you buy
Mine.
it? You gotta-
Mhm.
A mirror,
How would you make it?
like the mirrors that we use in our regular house, the only thing they do is spray paint that thing silver in the back.
Right.
right.
Well, the only thing you're doing is the reverse. You're spraying the back of a glass black, and most time I use either a flat black but I like a gloss also.
Yeah.
You want to spray this thing where no light can come through it. I mean, it's
So you
got
spray the mirror with black?
Got to be black.
no. Don't spray a mirror. Take
Oh,
like
no.
go buy a big picture frame. Take the
Mhm.
glass out of it.
Okay.
Spray paint this thing with gloss black or flat black, but you got to make it. I mean, you've got to go coat after coat after coat because you do not want nothing to be able to, no light to come through it.
It's got to be black within black.
That's right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's
And that's on the
beautiful.
back,
done.
correct?
Total blackout.
Say that again.
A total blackout.
It's on the.
Yeah.
You're doing this on the back of the mirror.
Yes.
I'm doing this on the back of a glass. You don't you can't take a mirror that's already been painted over silver.
Yeah, that don't work.
Right.
No.
Because that's all a mirror is. It's literally they take a piece of glass, they spray paint it silver.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
Make
I
it
see.
look-
Okay, understood.
The difference is that you're making a black mirror, which it won't show. Like you can literally set a camera in front of a black mirror and ask them to use the mirror, and I promise you'll see things that are not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. That's very interesting. I've never heard of that before. Very interesting. Okay.
In my older channel, I've done episodes where what we do, what you call mirror jumping. It's where you set two black mirrors in front of each other.
It's okay.
That is awesome when you do that.
But you
Yep.
got to be very careful.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds okay.
But you set the two mirrors, about 5 feet apart, and then you stick the camera in front of it. I mean, in the middle of it. That way you can actually see them
Mhm.
through mirror to mirror.
I can't hear you.
You're not hearing me?
Mm-mm.
You got real low, Mr. P.
Yeah.
Hold up here. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically,
Yeah.
what you would do is you stick you stick two black mirrors 5 feet apart,
Mhm.
and then you stick your camera in the middle of those mirrors, and literally light a candle, and start watching them jump between mirror to mirror.
So, where would
Actually,
you place your
why?
camera?
In the middle of between the two mirrors.
Mhm.
So, which way would the camera face? One of the mirrors, or
No, you're gonna
like
put it just
the?
facing nothing.
I'm so confused.
I mean, it's literally you're
Sorry.
going to literally watch them jump from
Get
one
the
mirror
black,
to the mirror.
guys.
So basically, you're going to catch the
What,
spirits
John?
jumping in the middle from one mirror to the other.
Yeah, I was just saying the camera literally looks into blackness. The only light it's getting is from the
Yeah.
candle.
Oh,
Now, when I
okay.
do black
Did you
mirror
like the-
scrying, I've got it directly into the mirror.
Right.
And what happens is
Okay.
that mirror fogs over from the candle.
Okay.
And when it fogs over is when you can really start to see the images coming through. of the spirit literally showing themselves.
And something
Right.
very dangerous that some people do.
Yes.
And can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the like real dangerous things that I have seen some people do is they like to sit in between the two black mirrors.
No, I'm good.
Oh, that's so dangerous.
Yeah, I've watched them.
Yes.
I have watched them do that, and it completely, like, I don't know. I get real nervous when I watch them do that
Or just
because
get chills from
You're
that. Oh,
opening
that's no
yourself
good.
up for an attachment.
do what, John?
You're just opening yourself up for an attachment.
Exactly. I've always, when I see people doing that, I'm like, you don't have any clue what you are getting yourself into sitting in that right there. You're putting yourself in a very dangerous position. And they don't get it. They're doing it. People
don't get
do it
that.
for views on YouTube. Like I've seen these people, which I don't subscribe to them. I don't watch them because of that. But they do it just for the views, and they will get there and sit in between these mirrors. And it's like, you don't understand what you're doing. You don't understand anything about what this means, what you're opening up, and you're sitting in between it. You're putting yourself in the middle of that open portal. Why would you do that?
Oh, my body just got real heavy from that. Oh, man.
And another thing you can do is I do like a lot of steam. I'll tell you this: if you want to communicate with the spirit, this is real easy. This is one of my favorite methods. Take a pot of steaming water. You want to boil it, right? You don't want it to where it's full blast. I mean, you can use it full blast. Take your camera out, start recording it, and then go frame by frame. Download a free app that I use on my Android. It's literally like in a 5-minute session, you'll get 16,000 pictures.
Wow.
But what you're going to do is that's how you catch them in the black mirror. Is you've got to go back because you very rarely can you see them in real time.
So you use the meter to see them.
Emery, I would love to see those.
I was going to say that she could always email me. Well, I'm going to get my email again and drop that link. Email me those pictures. I'd be more than happy to share them as well.
Right.
Yeah,
because that would be awesome.
Let me see if I can do this without going out. Am I still in?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send these to you, just to kind of give them an idea of what we're even speaking of right here.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hold up.
Where did we get that echo from?
Give me 1 second, guys. Let me pull some of these up, and I'm gonna show you the difference of what Black Mirror scrying is really like here.
Does anybody else hear the echo?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Am I still here?
yeah, you're still here.
Okay, I thought I went out.
Sorry, I speak and I'm like coming back at myself, like I'm yelling at myself. So I'll say something and then I'll go, whoa.
That's funny.
Oh, I think it's fixed now. I didn't hear it come back that time.
Good.
I didn't either.
Oh, and Crazy Girl, I sent you a text as well. Sorry.
All right.
I know you told me to tell you.
Check that. Oh, I got okay. All right. Got lots of emails here.
Yeah,
I'm not used to this, guys. This is lots of emails.
Hey, that's a good thing, Crazy Girl.
It is.
All these pictures.
I know. I'm not used to it.
And these are like 3 different methods right here. These are Black Mirror scrying, fire scrying, water scrying.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. P, you sent those photos to Crazy Girl?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I said her
I'm hoping she can pull them up.
I can pull them up. Let me. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to let me share this. It looks like I'm sharing photos.
You are.
And P, I have your I have your okay to share these.
Yeah, you have my kid share. That's why I sent them to you. I want everybody to see what.
Okay, well, I just
She always makes sure that way she doesn't get in trouble by anybody, because there's some people that will say that, that, but then they'll turn around and try to copyright somebody,
No.
Right.
So this is what I'm talking about out of the pot. If you zoom in on this, there you can see the eyeball.
I can see it right now.
Him looking at you. There's literally an eyeball there.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm having to see it over on Earl's. It's not popping up on mine at
There
all.
it is. Look at it, guys. Right, look at it.
Oh,
You can see
wow.
the pupil. You can see everything right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
You zoomed in it the last time. You could really see it.
Is that the third eye?
zoom it in this way.
Yep, right there. Hold up here. No.
wow.
I mean, literally, you can see the pupil and
Yep.
everything in this picture. That's what
wow.
you do. Just
There
by
you
pot.
go. Wow.
There it is. You see the eyeball? The pupil?
Yeah.
That's very clear. You can even see the wetness of the eye.
Almost.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's out of
how the eyes glisten. You can even see that on that eye.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's out of
Miss Crazy Girl,
smoke.
can you take your
That's
arrow and
amazing.
just kind of show me? I'm kind of confused. I thought I saw it.
That is crazy.
And there's no trick anybody
I
can
believe
do this.
this right here.
No.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
that's it.
I'm looking here.
Yep, there it is. You can see the pupil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
wow.
what
You
I
can
thought.
even see
Okay, I
the
wasn't quite sure. I was like, just make sure.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at, crazy girl.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's where I see it. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's
That makes
No, that's
sense.
where I
Seeing
was
something
saying
I
too. That's why I said you can even see the glistening over the eye. You can see how an eye would be. You know how when you look at a person, how their eyes are wet.
Oh, now that's
You can-
cool right there.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
Black Mirror's grind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this is what again? I'm sorry.
Black Mirror's
That's Black
drying.
Mirror's grind.
The mirror.
Isn't it
Okay.
amazing how there's more detail in the eye than any other feature?
Yes.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Like,
This is.
Now, what do you think we're looking at here?
It looks like
Now,
somebody with a hooded figure holding a baby.
that one's
I'm
Wow.
way
sorry,
off.
Mr. P. What'd you say?
Amazing photo.
oh my gosh.
This
Oh
is
my
Black Mirror's
goodness.
grind.
Oh yeah.
That is. Oh my god, that's fucking cool. Excuse my language.
It gets better.
Mr. P, that's an amazing cat. Oh my god.
Wow. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Okay.
Wings
So,
off the
Mr. P,
shoulder, everything.
would you like to? Hey
Bird
guys,
sound.
this is what I'm gonna do to make it a little bit easier. Is I'm gonna show the picture and I'm gonna let Mr. P
Mr. P,
explain the
explain.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
and
and then guys,
you're talking
as
over
far
each other.
yeah, as far as the comments, I will get right back with you guys in the comments. Give me just a minute and we'll get through these pictures. And then I promise, guys, hello, Linda, by the way. But I
That's
will
what I was
definitely
just
get right back.
saying.
Hello, Linda.
Yeah.
Hi.
Now, Mr. P, go ahead.
So, like in this picture, it's a Black Mirror's grind. This is literally something that I couldn't see with my own eyes when I was doing it. So, when you go back frame to frame, these are some of the things that you get back out of it.
Yeah.
And this is just by candlelight
Okay.
on a Black Mirror.
So what are you calling this one?
This is just Black Mirror's grind.
No, I'm talking
and
about the picture that you're seeing,
well, you can see the face. Now,
right?
this
Not
is out of the
good.
pod again.
That's an old man face with long hair, a beard, a mustache,
You can see a long, big nose.
big long pointed
Looks like a
nose.
nose,
Yeah, big pointed nose. You can actually see the eyes,
mouth.
the mouth.
The nose even looks like it's been
Yeah.
broken.
But this is out of a pot. This
That
is
looks
me
like
doing.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Looks like who?
I said it looks like someone that comes from the 1800s.
Right here.
Yeah.
Like
The
an
way
old,
they would just wear that scruffiness,
Yeah, definitely older.
Yeah.
wow.
Oh weary man. Oh weary man.
Wow.
No,
This is
Yeah.
out of the pot.
What?
Oh, I have to
And
do it
as
out
you
of the
can
pot.
see the nose, the eyes, the mouth.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
Check it
God.
That- oh
It's a
wow.
Nice.
skeletal.
That's a skeleton.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more
skeletal.
skeletal.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah,
a woman.
It's a
that
skeleton.
one. That's what I was fixing to say. She
Like,
either looks like an older woman or, in a way, the Grim Reaper. But then you see the old woman more because it's like she's got glasses in a way.
A bruja.
A what?
A bruja. A witch.
Oh,
Bruja. A
Now this
bruja.
next one that we're getting ready to go to is what fire scrying. And you remember what I don't look for the fire. Look at what's on the outside of the fire. Did you
Right?
see it?
yes.
What is that?
There's a person from
Immediately.
It was visitors that night.
Crazy girl, can you zoom in on that part to the left of the fire?
He
I
Yeah,
thought
that.
you were standing there,
Yes.
warming your hands up.
I
Wow.
mean, he's literally walking around the fire.
there's somebody there.
Well, what the heck
Yeah.
is it?
It's a spirit. I mean,
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
I thought that was you, like putting your hands to the fire, getting warm. Oh my goodness.
No.
wow.
Yeah, but whatever that is has a green tint to it.
Because
No, that's somebody walking around it. They're walking around the fire, almost like they're circling the fire.
right. Yes.
And it's got like this
Did you
really
notice-
huge foot.
The green tint is from the color of the fire reflecting off of it.
Off a yellow fire.
Yes. So that's what.
That's
That's an
insane.
amazing. That's amazing right there.
Thank you.
Holy
It is
crap.
amazing.
This is water scrying.
Wow, that's beautiful.
What is
Yeah.
Right.
You can zoom in on that. This woman's got a dress on. You can even see her holding the cup. You can see
Yep.
her eyeball.
Yes, I see that.
That is go-
Can
it
you
It is
explain
literally-
water?
and it's beautiful
You
too.
gotta be kidding me.
She's got like this cup she's holding on. You could tell she was probably a very delicate woman back in the day, but her face is very messed up.
Can
Right.
we pause on this real quick so that I
Yeah.
can drop out and come back in? Because it's not popping up on my StreamYard for me. I keep having to look over at Earl's and it's delayed.
That is
Yeah, that's
freaking
fine.
insane.
Okay.
God.
I'll be right back.
So detailed.
Well,
This
I'm
is
just
spiritual art, guys. This is all this is.
The colors are beautiful.
But now
If
I
you don't
added the
mind.
colors in. Different colors you use bring different vibes in.
yeah.
Yeah. You're almost like auroric, kind of
Aurora.
aurora. Yeah. It's so beautiful.
What
Oh
am I
my
trying to get? Or why do I scry? It's because it's the purest form to actually see what we can't see.
right.
I mean, I'm literally getting pictures of the spirits. I mean, it's not like I don't have the vision. Now, don't get me wrong, we see apparitions and stuff like that, but these are the spirits actually making the art itself.
Right.
No kidding, and that's what I'm amazed by this.
I am too.
Anybody can do this.
That's astonishing.
Is that not beautiful to
Now, can you
everybody?
explain the water part for me? It is. I understand the pot thing and I understand the Black Mirror thing, but what is the water one that you're
Water scrying, that's
that
what
this
they've
is
been
doing?
doing since Genesis.
Okay.
Nostradamus, he was the most famous for water scrying. That's how you would
Yes,
see all his
he was.
visions. That's how you would know what was coming up, vice versa.
But then how do you do that?
Basically, you take. Now I had the color in, and I'm a country boy, so I had some colored bobbers. You know that you fish with. I hung them up above the pot.
Mhm.
You know them little light up bobbers. And then you take your fingers in it. You meditate. You ask the spirits to show themselves, and you're sitting here recording it. Then you go back frame by frame, and this is what you get out of it.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It's amazing, man. Mr. P,
Yes.
that is so wonderful. Thank
But
you.
anybody can do this.
Hey, you know what? That would be a really good picture for you. I mean, just to hang up on a wall. That would be a really pretty art picture.
These are the ones
Yes,
that
it
some of
would.
the
And
ones that I seen are
I'm
It's
sorry, y'all.
absolutely-
I figured my problem out.
Yeah.
It was frozen that entire time. When I tried to leave, it wouldn't let me hit the button, any of the buttons or anything. I had to completely swipe it out again.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
I
had-
did that earlier. Remember?
Wow.
Well, yeah, but Crazy Girl, you remember how I told you how it had 35 of the same live in it before yesterday?
Yeah.
It did that again to me. I had like 4 of them this time though that I had to completely swipe off to be able to get out of it to come back in.
Now, I'm not even going to say what I see in this one. What do you see? Can you tell me what you see in this one?
Let's see. Let me see.
See a what?
I see a demon
I'm going to
face.
tell you right here. It looks like a horse.
It's a snake coming out of its hole with its tongue sticking out.
Yes.
Oh wow! Now you say it.
Still
Yeah,
having to look on her. It's
Oh,
not. It's spinning on mine.
it's a snake.
Yes, and right
Get
I
to
the
see
mouth
it.
out of
if
the
you
smoke.
move your cursor to the right, crazy girl,
Don't see
well,
it now.
the tongue
Okay,
is
so
what I was.
let me.
You're right.
There,
Well, now,
It's
Okay.
right there.
here.
the eyes, the eyebrows, the pointed nose, the tongue
Okay,
coming out.
yeah.
Eyes.
It's a
No,
snake coming out of its hole.
Yeah, that's an eye, and then
looks like a sloth.
It's
to the
not.
left a little
Don't look like a snake.
is
It's bro. No, that's it. It's a damn snake.
I do.
These were taken
Yeah.
on December the 21st of last year.
It's like a king cobra.
yeah, that's the tongue right there. Yeah.
I'm not
See,
working.
mine, you see that?
Okay, so
I
do
wish
you guys
someone
see?
did that.
Yeah, that
Do you guys see anything
I
else
see what you're
in this
saying, yeah.
picture though?
There's more there, but that's the key thing in it. I mean,
Get plain.
Crazy girl, I'm having a hard time seeing it because, like, when I came back in, mine is showing, like, I believe it's your background on your computer or something because it's showing the woman sitting there holding the skull is what I see with a little spinny thing on it. I'm not seeing it. I keep having to look over at Earl's to see the actual photo.
Oh,
Look
okay.
like a spine to the
I
left
don't know
of it.
why it's doing that.
Everybody else can see it though, right? Can everybody see it? Does it look okay?
Looks fine to me.
Yeah, I think it's just mine messing up, and I don't know why mine's doing it, but I think it's mine messing up.
well, the next two ones.
Well, do you see
Am I
right
the only
here?
one that sees
Okay,
a
do you
horse's
see
face?
right here
Or like
to
a
the left?
pony's
It looks
face?
like a man's face.
Yeah.
Looks like a spine.
when you're doing this, you're
Yeah,
opening
White
that-
bone in the middle looks like a spine.
Yeah.
it's just like a spirit box. It's the same thing. You're do I try to key in on the key things that the picture's showing?
Oh.
Yes, because what happens is
You know what? Oh my God.
Whoa.
that's
My
Black Bear's Strike.
God. Oh my God.
Looks like a
Oh my God.
Bigfoot face.
No, it's like a baby in a blanket or something wrapped up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
it's like,
does. It
You
does.
see the two eyeballs,
Dark
the
Oh,
nose,
side.
and the mouth.
that looks like
Okay,
inside the
guys.
womb.
Like, I have to move on from that one because that one just gave me horrible chills.
I know,
Seriously,
yeah.
I felt like a cold breeze
Ooh,
right past
ooh.
me.
Yeah, then
I
move on
think.
from it, crazy girl. Oh, wow.
That's Black
Oh.
Bear's Strike.
Wow, I see the nose and the mouth.
Gosh.
The eyes are
head.
covered.
The whole face.
The
Teeth.
eyes
You can see the
covered to one side.
Wow.
They almost, oh my God.
That almost looks like a ghost holding it.
You
It
know
does.
what, though? I'm not going to lie, though. That's actually kind of beautiful, too, at the same time.
It
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Even the dark
Yeah.
stuff is beautiful.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
his right eye is exposed a little bit, but the rest of his upper face above the nose is being covered at a slant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it almost looks like somebody holding his right eye. The little hand. It looks almost like what kind of gown am I talking about? Or with a hood.
I don't know, dude.
like a hoodie over
Arm.
Like a shroud.
Yes, exactly, crazy girl.
Yes.
I'm
Did you
seeing
see
a-
that?
I'm seeing a colored man's face.
Crazy girl. Do you see that? What
You-
I'm talking about?
That actually kind of looks
Yes.
like the bridge of a wing wrapping around him.
No, it's not like a wing. It's like
Right.
It's like
Not
a.
over his face. I'm not talking about what's over his face. It's on the the
Okay.
left part of the screen's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
on the side. there.
Okay.
Kind of like a dog.
the facial features are just
Yes, it is. Facial features are very plain.
the nose
But
and the
that's
mouth.
an American man or a
Mr. P,
person.
you got very quiet for me again.
He did that.
Did I get quiet? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah, but like I said, the mouth and that was one of my. And this is just like a little collection I got. I could send you a thousand pictures.
Big dog. You see the mouth right here? Yeah. Okay, and the nose.
Hold on, Mr.
It
P.
almost looks
Hey,
like
John.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, I was just listening to. I was trying to hear what Mr. P was saying too.
Sorry.
Yep, I'll mute it.
No, you're good. Now, what was you saying about this picture? You were saying
I was
something,
just saying,
and I was trying to listen.
this is one of the most, as far as the features, this is one of the best ones I probably actually got. I mean, if you zoomed in on the lips and the nose and the cheekbones and stuff like that, it's other than you seeing this like it's a cloth over her or over him. But I mean, you can literally see the lips, the bottom lip plain as day, the nose plain as day.
Yeah,
Right
the
here.
cheeks,
Top
the
lip.
skin color. You can see it all.
It almost looks like when someone been mud.
I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I was hearing him and then it got like cut off. I started hearing some kind of, I think, a kid's show and then something else. I don't know.
But this is all
you
black.
can even see the crease between the cheek and the nose here.
Yes.
I mean, that is an amazing shot right there.
Yes.
And anybody can do this, guys. This is not something you what you do is when you're doing anything like this, you go into a meditative state and then you start asking what you want to come through. Like I ask a lot of times for beautiful spirits to come through. Don't go in it and just ask for anything to go through, by no means.
No.
But
You're in
whether
the
you're
danger
water
zone to
scrying,
do
fire
that.
scrying, or whatever you're doing, ask for specific things like angels. You know, whatever you're thinking of. That's really what you want to ask for. By the way, guys, if you're wondering how this works, water holds memory.
All right, man. Thank you, brother.
Mr. P, I think Earl had a question for you or something.
Go ahead.
Okay, you said you do this and then you go back and review the camera or the pictures frame by frame, right?
Frame by frame,
Yeah.
because you will not, like this picture that we're looking at, I did not see that in real time.
No.
Okay, how long after, say, you do your session with whichever, say, the black mirrors or the fire or the water, how long
Or the
after?
steam.
Yeah, how long after you do your session do you go back and review it? Say the
Immediately.
next day or a week later, or
He just said immediately.
Immediately.
okay,
Because I'm like a little kid in a candy store. It's like, what did I catch?
Right.
okay.
I can't wait that long to see what comes through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's what I was wondering was how long you
Yeah.
waited to actually go back and check your footage to see what you got or not.
And Mr. P, that's my husband. He has questions and stuff, but he'll wait until everything gets quiet before he'll ask anything. So that's why I said something, but that's my husband.
Oh yeah, like I said, like I said, this is the most simplest form of actually. I mean, and how this is done is, like I said, water holds memory.
Yes.
It's all based on that, and so whatever you're thinking, I mean, you can literally think of a specific person and try to bring them through.
Yes.
And
Hi,
Mr. P, if you don't
Christy.
mind, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Paranormal
I
Family.
cannot wait.
And
Hi,
what you were
Christy,
seeing
welcome.
was a picture of Mr. P and his Black Mirror scrying, and some of the fire scrying that he did as well. So, I'm sorry, I muted that real quick, guys. I also want to say, Sky, thank you so much for saying hi to Christy. I don't like to interrupt people, but if you guys watch, I'll wave at you. I'll let you know that I did see you. I'm here, and I'll send you hearts. And so just keep your eye on me too. I send you signs, guys. So don't think I'm not paying attention. So thank you. I just wanted to say hi, Christy. Welcome.
Yes. Hi, Christy. Welcome.
Okay.
And hi, Sky.
Let's see.
I didn't get to say hi to you
All right.
today.
So that is amazing. With the pictures, guys, that is some of the best pictures I have actually seen out there.
It's awesome.
Well, they
Blow,
write,
blow my
they
mind.
write you in this form too.
Do what, Mr. P?
What was that?
Sounds like a dog shaking.
It wasn't
Mr. P?
me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Mr. P, are you there?
Did y'all hear it?
Mr. P?
Mr. P, are you there?
I heard the
I heard it,
I
but I
heard
was
the
muted.
click and I didn't know.
Am I
Yeah.
here?
Oh, yeah. There you are.
I love how he says that. Am I here?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The old Verizon commercial. No, I was asking what you had said a second ago, Mr. P, because I didn't hear any of it. I'm sorry.
Like they'll write to you. They'll actually write to you in this method too. I've had them write my name out. I've had them say hi us or us hi.
Right.
I've had them say hey. I mean, literally.
See, and I've had that just in general, like been walking through my house and just had this mist pop up in front of me that ends up turning into words where like not all of it, it's still the mist, but you can see words within the mist.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it's
normally
like
I can,
yeah.
now on if I'm doing it real slow, like I actually use a black mirror in some of my water scrying, and you're
Right.
probably thinking, how the heck does that happen? But I'm the only one that does that method. I use a black mirror with about everything I do, even on my investigations. Take a black mirror, put a camera in front of it in the graveyard, paranormal girl, and walk away from it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then review it because it will show you things that's in that graveyard that you can't see.
Yeah.
Now, how long
Okay.
should you let it record
I will
for?
definitely try that.
Say it again.
I said, how long should she let it sit there and record as she
For as
walks
long
away?
for as long as she's in the, investigating.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really up to her. But I mean, I've literally took black mirrors into churches, haunted churches, and a lot of people's like, "What the heck?"
I love Sky.
It's just another tool, guys.
And
Yeah,
Mr. P, what app is that?
Yeah, you know what? And I'm glad you said that because that is another tool that I can throw in my tool bag. I can't wait to try that. I can't wait to try the black mirror scrying.
And you could make one for about, I mean, depending on what size black mirror you want, you can make one for $15. I mean, seriously, guys.
Yeah.
It's not a.
Right.
It's not.
And you said it was an
You're
app,
gonna have to
Mr. P,
tell me
that
how
you
to
went
do that.
and you go frame
Thank
by
you,
frame for
Mr.
pictures.
Johnson.
So basically, the only thing that you do, you go into the store and you buy, or if you got even one at your house, just an old picture frame. Take the glass out of it, spray paint it with a gloss black or flat black, either one, which whenever you prefer, and you want to go over and over and over until literally you cannot see anything.
Black
Like
on black.
you take it outside and hold it up, you better not be able to see no light come through it.
Right.
Okay.
And that's really all they are to it.
Okay. See, now I have some very old mirrors and I've thought about just using them in general, but I really never thought, I guess I knew about the black mirror scrying, but I've never thought of trying it.
Now, crazy girl. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say with what you were talking about explaining it, you explained it a lot better than the way I've read it and whatever. Also, the fact that the pictures that you have shown us, like I said, is just really amazing. Just
Oh, yeah, it's
absolutely
amazing.
amazing. I'm actually speechless.
Yeah.
It's just
And
connection.
crazy,
It's not, connection,
crazy.
connection.
I'm sorry,
Sorry about
Mr.
that.
P.
Go ahead, Ashley. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
well, it's okay. I kind of interrupted you. I think you were trying to say something first.
Guys, there's somebody here that wants to say hello to Crazy Girl, so hold on a second.
Oh,
Hi, Crazy Girl.
Hi, neighbor Mike. How are you, sweetheart?
Doing good. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy.
Hey,
So,
that's the best
I'm
way to
good.
be.
That's right.
now,
And
crazy girl, what I
Christy,
was.
thank you for
Yes,
subbing to
ma'am.
the channel. I appreciate it. Mr. P is always a special guest on here for me.
For me
It
too.
is awesome. We appreciate
you.
it. Thank you so much, Sal. Okay, Ashley, you were saying.
Oh, on the old mirrors that you were talking about that you have, you can use just those regular mirrors to also do scrying in those, because them being as old as they are, you could actually get a lot of stuff out of them.
Yeah.
Just with them
Yeah.
being, if like how old are they?
I couldn't tell you. I can tell you a lot of the mirror itself, the silver look, a lot of it's
Right.
gone. So
Oh, okay. So they're aged pretty well then.
mhm.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can use those to do scrying too. It won't work as well as like the black mirrors will, but you still can scry in those as well.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's not as like how you see some of the pigment and the colors come through
Yeah.
on a regular mirror.
Mhm.
Like I said, what you're doing is you're waiting for that thing to, like if you set a candle in front of you, you're waiting for that mirror to start to fog over. That's when you know that they're starting to come through.
Yep.
Right. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to start wrapping it up. 2:00's coming really quick. I won't be on tonight because I do help support other channels, and my brother's on tonight and my mom. So I'll be over there tonight and tomorrow morning. I know I'll be back Monday morning here, but Tuesday night I am going to go ahead and schedule that today. If that's okay with you,
Yes,
Mr. P, if
go ahead.
something
Yeah,
changes,
no,
please let me
let's
know.
go ahead and schedule that.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so
And I'm gonna,
it'll be 8:30 my time, 7:30 his time.
and I'll
Am I
post.
right?
Wait,
No,
Yeah,
you're
we're an hour ahead.
9:30 his time.
so it's
Yeah.
my 8:30 my time, 7:30 your time.
Yeah.
And I'll bring my
Okay,
people from the
got
channel
it.
up too, because they've never seen
Okay,
me do
so
this.
Okay,
so what time is it that it's and what day?
We're gonna do it Tuesday. It'll be
Tuesday
7:30
at
y'all time,
7:30. Okay.
8:30 my time. But
Okay.
because like I said, a lot of people on my channel now, there've been a few that see me do this, but they've never seen me go to this depth.
Okay.
okay. Great.
It's
Hey, Mr. P,
And
you
Miss
could
Crazy Girl, you
always
said
do it
Monday.
live on
Okay.
yours and we can stream each other's if that's what you wanted to do.
no, I'll bring them up here. It can bring some good people to your channel.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Great.
And
I just wanted to give
Awesome.
you that option.
I mean,
Thank you for doing that, Mr. P. Bringing others over here because Crazy Girl really does deserve it. She does. So thank you for doing that for her.
Oh, you're so welcome. Well, when you're like small on YouTube, it's hard to get even noticed because you're not getting the algorithm.
Right.
And when you start filling a room up,
Nothing's working.
when you start filling up a room full of like even a couple hundred people, you're getting to the algorithm of YouTube.
Yeah. Bye, Sky.
Bye, Sky.
And Miss Crazy Girl, I'm sorry.
Linda,
You doing one
going
Monday morning?
to-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll be on here Monday morning. It'll just be another like chit chat like we do today, unless I come up with something.
Linda, it's
We
what
may
painting
time?
talk about
after
what.
dark.
Yeah. we may discuss Monday morning what Mr. P is going to be doing on Wednesday.
It'll be on Tuesday.
Tuesday. On Tuesday. I'm sorry. Britt said it was Wednesday on hers, so she got me on Wednesday. I'm sorry.
So, like I said, I'll send you a reminder.
Either way, I'll see you guys there. I'll see you tonight, crazy girl.
Linda, I put it underneath Earl's thing on the chat.
Okay.
What Mr. P's channel is. I put it as Paranormal After Dark, but it's under Bones. It was Earl's, which is the DNA Records one. Okay, she got it.
You got it.
Yeah,
I want to tell everybody
thank you. I dropped his link. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know you were doing that, crazy girl.
Oh, you're good.
Bye, crazy girl.
Bye, Frankie. Bye, John. See
Bye,
you
crazy
guys
girl.
later.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Much love, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, neighbor Mike.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Britt was saying it's 1:30 a.m. her time Wednesday. And Linda said, what's Mr. P's channel? We dropped that for you. So good. It is very good of him, guys. That's why I just really melts my heart that he's over here doing this for me. It's greatly appreciated.
Well, you're very deserving of it, crazy girl. You're a good person. You have a good energy about you.
Well, thank you. And Mr. P, you'll never have to worry about me stabbing you in the back for any freaking reason. I don't care if you get mad at me and don't want to talk to me no more.
Just don't come up in my chat with a live.
Well, hey, Mr. P, I can tell you this much. She's got my address, she's got my phone numbers, all that, and she knows a lot about me that everybody else don't know, and she doesn't put any of that out here. She's very trustworthy. I can say that. I love Crazy Girl to pieces.
She's a great person.
As not my place.
But I'll warn anybody.
Not my place to put some of this out. And it's if me and Mr. P or me and Ashley have an issue, you know what? And I don't want anyone to take this wrong, but it's nobody else's damn business but me and hers.
Right.
No.
Simple as that.
Yeah, and it's something we can work out in private.
The reason they do that is
Mr. P?
They call my channel the cult.
What?
The reason they do that is because I've been attacked quite a few times.
Oh.
And when you walk up into my chat after attacking me, it gets dangerous. Them women start going nuts.
Hey, that's good though that you got people up there to protect you, you know?
Yep. So everybody's like, why do you not have mods? I'm like, I've got all the mods in the room.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't really have to have them, but I don't never call up.
Got Candace, that's his new mod.
Oh.
You know, unless you give me an absolute reason to call you out, like everybody that was on my channel, I'm not going to mention her name, but she called me out and called me a fake. And when you do that to me, she done it once, I forgave her. I let it go. She done it twice. I invited her into the room.
She called you fake?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fake. I'm sorry, but I've watched your stuff and you're not fake. I've seen people that try to do what you do and they're the fake ones, not you.
Well, I offered this person $150 for one of their readings and the right to post it. And I get to choose my loved one that I want the reading on, and she refused me.
Yeah, of course they did, because they knew that you'd prove them wrong, that you're not fake. I mean, that's like we were talking before on like the last time you were on here and we did the like after party thing, and we talked about that one channel that kind of tries to do what you do. Like that, for instance, they're obviously fake, you know? And I can understand, say, that person going over there and calling them fake, but you, with how you do things and how pure you are with it, I don't see you being fake. I'm sorry. I don't get any of that energy or anything like that from you. No. I see you doing it because you purely enjoy it.
Yeah. Hold up here.
And you know, honestly, I just want to keep everybody, I just want to give everybody the thought. Okay. Everybody has their own opinions. No, you're good. Say what you guys are going to say. That's what this is for. but I don't want anybody over. I just want everybody to do their research and observe what's going on before any of the people take anybody's word for anything. Please do your research and listen. You
Right.
just pay attention. That's all I ask.
Right.
that's
And
the biggest
Christy,
thing.
I agree
You'll
so
find.
much.
Do your
Go
research.
ahead,
Watch.
Mr. P. Sorry.
That's the biggest thing. Do your research. Ask them. There's a lot of people on here willing to take your money, and it's not like you like say for loved one readings, guys. That's the biggest key. Like everybody
Yep.
wants a loved one. I charge $50 for 3 sessions,
Yeah.
which is cheap to some
Very
people.
cheap.
But
Yeah.
let me just tell you, if you get somebody that's fake and you hand them that money, it's not like you can ask for a refund afterwards.
Well,
Exactly.
and see, and that's like what we talked about last time too, where the one does it and then he guarantees that he will communicate with that specific loved one.
Ain't nobody can do
And
that.
exactly, that's what we talked about last time. That's not a guarantee that he can make, but he charges them well over what you just said for just one session, and then promises them that they will, they're guaranteed to talk to that loved one. It's like, well, you can't make that promise. You can tell them, you can make them the promise that you will try,
Anybody that does this, my biggest thing, if you go to someone that does loved one readings, go into specifics. Make them do specifics. Don't just ask, is my family in heaven? Are they okay? Are they at peace? Because that's the easiest way to get.
I hate that question. I hate when someone sits there and asks, or are they in heaven? Are they here? I hate that question. And that may make me sound terrible, but I hate that question.
I mean, you can ask that question, surely, but make sure, like, what state do they live in? Go into specifics when you're asking these people for a spirit box session. Go into specifics. You don't want just a normal.
Well, yeah, because anybody, if they're faking it or something, they can sit there and just say, "Oh, well, sure, they're in heaven and they're happy and this and that." Like anybody can say that, It's better when you do like what you said, the specifics, and say, what city did you live in? What kind of life did they live? In other words, go down that path instead of what they're doing in their afterlife.
And most people will turn you down when you offer them money. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
You go to the spirit box if they're not real, and you start asking specifics, it's game over for them.
Yep. Exactly, and that's the ones that I avoid.
I don't get that lucky. They and I encourage everybody, and I'm like, is that all you really want to know? And you're paying for this? Come on now.
Right.
Hi, Dad.
No, don't yell. Say hi, Chad.
I heard her. So cute.
I was waiting until you guys were done talking. Hold on, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you good? You didn't interrupt.
Say hi, Chat.
She's cute.
Hi, Dad.
Say hi, Chat.
Hi, Dad.
Say hi, panel.
Hi, panel.
Hey,
Say hi.
cutie.
How are you?
How are you?
That's my gifted one.
Aw.
Yeah, come here. They didn't hear you. Here.
Hi, Dad.
No, you gotta talk louder.
Hi, Dad.
No, not Jeff. What are you doing? Say hi, Chat.
Hi, Dad.
Oh,
Hi, panel.
Hi, Miss Crazy Girl.
I was crazy girl.
Say hi.
I was.
Aw, the way she just said that.
Yeah. That's my gifted one.
Aw.
She kept coming over. Can I say hi?
She is
I'm like,
so cute. She almost just the way she said, "Hi, crazy girl."
Her whole tone changed.
It did, didn't it? Aww.
You will hear more of her. Hopefully, I mean, I'll just keep my screen like this. But I want y'all to. Like I said, I sent you. Oh, did you get those pictures, Miss Crazy Girl? The two that I just sent you in your email.
Yes, I did. Yep.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna share those Monday morning.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I just wanted
When
to know if you had. I was just making sure they went through.
Yeah, I did get them, and Missy needs to send me her fire scrying one so I could share, and let her
That's right.
explain hers as well. So, but yeah, I am.
So that was
Everybody's
my question real
loving the
fast. I'm sorry.
voice, the little one. You're
That's
good.
my gifted one. She's wacko. You said you go in every morning on Monday. Is that correct?
Monday morning, I try to, but sometimes after doing some of the things we do, I do need a few days off, and I will take a few days to get back.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
I
really
just want to make
ever
sure I
have
catch you. That's why I
anything
was like, do you have a
planned.
specific time or
Yeah, I
you just
don't,
relax?
because I do have a life, so I can't I have 4 dogs, man. I have 4 kids in there that
You mean you have a life?
is enough.
You know, a lot of people forget that on YouTube
Yeah, I
creative.
know, right?
They do. Like,
I
Yeah.
know. They do. It's crazy.
they literally think this is all you do, and you know, it surprises me sometimes. I'm like, guys, I wake up to probably,
Yeah.
like I said, 50 questions every morning, and it's like, how am I going to answer all these? You know, and I get it, but they don't think that I have a life myself.
They
Kids, family,
they don't think you got bills to pay like everybody else.
right.
They
And
think they're
YouTube's,
superhumans.
I, I wish,
Yeah.
but most of the time when I on most days I get in, it might be the reason I do my sessions at night is because that's when I get in. I normally get in around about 11:30 on most nights, and it's, you know, then I got
Yeah.
time to do a session. I do it. I try to review it, and then it's off to bed, back up in 3 hours. So,
Right.
and I
Well,
don't.
and that's why last night, I text you, I emailed you a little bit of information, and I didn't stress that you weren't here. I know you have a job, you have a life, so when you text me this morning, I was like, dude, I understand. I got it. I'm good. You're
Well, like
awesome. Just
I
being
run,
here, you are.
I own my own construction company, so not only am I getting texts from YouTube and stuff like that, I'm also getting people hitting me up on jobs and stuff like that. So I get that all day long too. A lot of realtors want me to come and work on their houses, get them ready to sell, stuff like that. So it can get crazy sometimes.
Right, right. I agree. And Christy, I apologize. I said that wrong. I have 4 dogs. Those are my kids.
Oh, that's
My kids are grown up and moved out and on their own. But
four
I
dogs is
have
a lot
4
too.
dogs and a cat. Those are those are my kids. Yes,
It's a lot of
exactly.
work.
So I don't have like 4 real kids here. And then 2 of them's boxers.
Wait, with
And they're
what?
under the age of 1. So if
So,
anybody who's boxers, and if anybody has ever owned boxers under the age of 2,
They're hyper.
they are puppies, huge puppies, and they're not.
yeah, they're still in the
They're
hyper mode.
smart, but they're not smart. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Hey, what are you
I have,
talking
Yes.
about? What are you talking about? 4 dogs is hard to control. Come handle these 256 head of cattle.
that's rough too.
I'm good.
And
I'm
2
good.
donkeys and a couple dogs.
Yes. Yeah.
I believe I'll go
Yeah.
run my
Yeah.
construction company. I'll do it at ease.
Come here, Daisy.
Hey, I leave it to Earl to deal with the cattle and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll go out there and love on my donkeys, but like besides them, like I let him take care of, getting on Polaris and all that stuff and going and dropping hay and everything for the cattle, all that. That's his job. I do the easy job where I take care of the dogs and the house and then take care of the donkeys.
I mean, running a farm is very hard. Most people don't. I mean, my family's has had farms, but I've worked on them, but never really worked them every day. Let me just put
Yeah.
you that way. It's a whole different story when you're getting up every day and doing the.
Oh yeah, from sun up to sundown.
Hard job.
And if it wasn't for Earl, I don't know what I would do, because as y'all have noticed, I'll sleep until like 12 sometimes, just based on when I'm able to go to sleep some days. And he's the one that ends up waking up 6 o'clock in the morning and going and doing everything, sometimes earlier than that.
And I'll stay up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then
Yeah.
right back up in a couple hours. But I've got, say, my spine's jacked up where it's fusing itself together, and it affects my hips. So I don't get to sleep much anyways, because say I have to sleep on my sides, but I'm constantly having to turn back and forth because of the pressure and pain on my hips.
And see, then I feel bad because he goes out and is dealing with the cattle and stuff. And I tell him, well, I feel bad because you're already having a hard time sleeping because of your back. And then you get up and go take care of the cattle. But he puts it as it makes it feel better for him to be up moving around doing something with it than for him to try and lay there and let it ease up. He said it eases up more for him when he actually goes out and does something. So.
Oh,
right.
Speaking of boxers, I've owned one boxer in my life. Bless her heart, she got run over and got killed. But before that happened, she got pregnant and had 19 puppies.
Wow.
What?
Oh, geez, that's a lot.
Not
for a boxer. That's a huge litter.
I've never seen that many in one time. Unfortunately, it was the first time that she'd been a mother, and she sat on them. And by the time I got off work and got home, it was bad, guys.
Oh,
so out of the 18, or out of the 19, I got 4 of them that lived.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
She had 8.
That's bad.
She had 8, half of them.
And it was her first litter?
It was.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep, she ate half of them.
How old was she?
She was right about 1.5, 2 years old, which was too young. I didn't know that at the time. So she wasn't really old enough at that time to be. It was just too much for her. If I would have been at home, I could have probably saved them all. But I wasn't at home. She had them, and she literally smothered them to death, pretty much.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, I've had to worry about that. Sorry.
No, I was just saying we've had boxers for years, and or matter of fact, the last 2 that we had passed away due to old age, and we took we haven't had boxers in 6 years, and just decided recently that you know what, we miss the boxers, we miss the fun. I have a bagel here, which is a half beagle and half basset hound.
I love that you went with that name.
She's my little dog, guys.
I love them, bagel. But their bark is something else.
Oh, I know. We had one when we were in Slayton, and oh my goodness, that stuff that they do. Oh my gosh.
This girl, I will tell you what, she can hear a frog fart from a mile away and start barking.
I bet.
Thank you so much, Chris.
I'm
so
like,
funny.
what are you? What? And then I have Mimi. Come here, Mia. Come here, Mia.
I have an old fat cat that's been with me since she was little.
An old.
Yep, she's right now at 14 years old right now. She's.
Oh my goodness.
Did you knock something over and she won't pass it? What are you sniffing? She's sniffing at something. Anyway, how old is she? Did you say
14?
Oh, wow.
But it's got to where she stays down here with me when I'm doing the spirit box session. She can't handle what's going on up there. Cats are very sensitive to the spirit world. If nobody knows that, I mean, the Egyptians used to use them to keep the spirits away. Is why they would use cats. They actually worship the cats.
Yes, exactly.
She can hear that box come on.
Aleister Crowley did the same thing.
Yeah, she can hear that box come on and she instantly runs. She's out.
Yeah.
And that's a cat
Wow.
you have?
My bagel.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Boy,
color
you're
is this
here.
cat?
Black and white. It's
Okay.
mostly black with
Come
white
here.
paws.
Come here.
Well, I
Over
mean,
here.
everybody gives black cats a stigma and a bad, say, rep because they're spiritual and evil and this and that. You hear on the
They're
black
not.
cats.
They're not.
But we've owned a black cat and I've owned numerous black cats. The ones I've always found to be more like skittish and crazy and say evil, should you say, is solid
Oh.
white cat.
I can agree with that. My cat weighs around about.
Mimi.
The last time I took her to the vet, which was this
Mimi.
past year. She weighs 28 pounds.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, Mia. Come here.
But what,
And then I have the old lady of the house. She's our okay, Daisy. You gotta get
Oh, I
down,
love
fatty.
the color.
she's the one that keeps everybody in track, huh?
Yes, she is a 10-year-old chocolate lab.
Leader
Way
of the pack.
overweight. Yeah. And that's Mia. The big one is Mia. The little one is Daisy. I call her D-bag, douchebag Daisy.
Hey, and crazy
Now, are they
girl.
scared of the
Well, the reason I like
Right.
cats is like a dog's always at your feet, no matter what. Dog wants affection. A cat, you got to earn its affection.
Yep.
Crazy
Yes,
girl.
you do.
Oh.
Sometimes my cat will go away for 3 days inside the house, and I'm like, "Where you at?" And I'm going looking for her, but there's those. She jumps into bed with me every night. I guess that's my woman.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh, but
Hey,
hey, I
animals are
have
the
one of
best ones
those,
to have
Mr. P.
sometimes.
Yep, I have a 10-year-old orange and white tabby that I've had him since he was 6 weeks old. He was a little bitty guy when I got him. And he loves my hair. When I sleep
Absolutely.
at night, I have my hair pulled back out of my face, and he likes to get right in there and nest himself.
Well,
I can't move my head. I'm like,
let me ask you this: like a lot of I didn't up until my cat got around about 10 years old. She'd never done this, but I looked it up. But like I was getting ready to have surgery, and she started licking me, like like they clean themselves, and I'm like, I woke up and I'm like, why are you licking me? And what that is when I looked it up, they feel your stress, and they're trying to ease your stress by
yeah,
licking on you. I've never had that happen until she turned about 10. But they use that as a stress
yep.
to try to ease you.
One of mine would actually put my finger, if you were rubbing the face, she would actually get the side of your finger on the side of her mouth on the inside, and she was fake chewing. She would do the chew.
Right.
And I always wondered what that was about, because that was really strange. I've never had a cat do that.
But I will say this: what gets me the most, like my cat will stare at one spot for 15 minutes, and I'm waving my hand in front of her eyes. I'm like, I'm looking over to where I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like what's there. I'm not seeing it. What is there? So they can be mystical. That's for sure. It's like, why are you staring at the same spot for 15 minutes?
Yeah, yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Well,
Thank you all.
hey, I've had a blast, and I have stayed later, and I appreciate it, but I am going to get off here. Mr. P, dude, big hearts to you for showing up today. Thank you so much, and thank you for what you are doing and what you continue to do for us over here.
Let's all look for Tuesday night. I'll be ready.
Yes.
Okay.
Me too. I'm
I'll
going to
be
be
there.
ready too.
Thank y'all.
So, guys, everybody on panel, thank you so much. Sending out big hearts to all of you. Everybody in
Thank you for
chat,
having
big
me.
hearts to you guys. What's that, hun?
I said thank you for having me. I love you guys.
Oh, thanks for coming up. We love you guys too.
I think
All
there's
right,
a delay.
guys. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So you
bye.
guys have a great day, guys. I am going to set this for Tuesday night at 7:30. So I'll see you guys there.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Let's see if I can get out of here.